So the question this week, pretty generic, but not counting like class-related features, obviously. But what is just something your character has been naturally good at their whole life? It doesn't have, like I said, it doesn't have to be class-defining.
Skipping rocks.
Skipping rocks.
Supernaturally good at that.
Emanuele's always been good at riding.
The question is, has he been good, or does he think he's good?
That is the question, but everyone's always told him.
As someone with ranks in perform oratory and perform profession scribe, are you actually good?
I mean, his character is mechanically good at it. But
okay, I know, I'm just having fun.
Befriending animals, specifically like, house pets throughout the city.
Haldor is a good farmhand. That's why he has points in profession.
Was it the farmer's daughter he wooed?
No, I think that was a shop owner or something.
Okay.
The general store's daughter. Close enough.
That's probably why he makes sure not to buy anything himself from there.
Insert farmer plowing field joke here.
What about on Ris'sh's part?
Yeah, I must say they have a very specific board game in the Southclaw tribe. So,
Bones.
And you guys play Battle Mace 50,000?
oh yeah. And I'm just gonna say it's similar to that Mancala game.
I was going to say Settlers of Galarian.
Well, the tiles would get all wet in the swamp.
That's why you make them stone. Just different colored stones. There you go.
It's like Marco Polo, but we get to eat them when we find them.
Okay, and anyone want to do the recap?
We beat the tar out of an imp. We went back to town. We celebrated our victory, and we mounted up, and we went out to the Tickwood to go to the mountain, which is name I forgot, where the ritual's happening. And now we're in a ultra-dense, ultra-low thicket where we were battling a goblin druid.
I was just gonna. You went past the Tickwood into the Thistle forest. Or the Thistlewood.
Thistletop.
Yeah, on your way towards Thistletop. Getting into the nettles here. You tracked some goblin tracks towards the shoreline where you found these like pathways that very low, like everyone but Lucilla are pretty much hunched over or on their hands and knees as they get through the smaller parts of it.
Short person.
You made your way directly to this area where you're all in currently, before drawing attention from the dogs up here that set off some warnings to some people. Haldor was then attacked by a flaming blade repeatedly before you brought the guy low enough to have him surrender, but not before, as Lucilla figured out, sending a messenger bird to alert whoever's on the island. And we resume where he's essentially on his knees and like pleading with you not to kill him. Fun fact, I think I was supposed to use touch attacks last session, but I hit Haldor enough, I don't think it really mattered.
Yeah. So time resumes as Lucilla kicks him in the stones. Just to make sure he's incapacitated.
He's not unconscious, but...
Yeah, I know. Just, he said yeah to the sending out message, then just wham, in frustration.
He's like, probably deserve that. So, we fair? You killed my pet? You let me go? We're square?
I mean, I look at Emanuele, look back to him. No?
Worth a shot.
Thinks he's gonna finish off this last critter
Yeah. I remember that was the one that was like
Asleep.
color sprayed or something. Or
Yeah.
Emanuele's gonna have Juan come over and not squeeze the guy, but circle around him.
he doesn't want to.
Not capture him.
Oh, yeah.
It's still charmed.
Forgot about the bastard. All right. Then
He goes over there and licks the side of his face.
Oh, Juan. What a
Snake kisses.
That's not even how snakes normally act. That's disturbing.
I don't know how snakes usually act. I'm just ad-libbing here.
I know, I'm just joking.
Meanwhile, the rest of the party swarm the guy.
How many
Stop
more are
bullshit.
there?
Like, well, just me here.
No, you imbecile. At the other location. The bird.
Who'd you send the message to?
Looks around. Anyone who wants to can roll me an intimidation. Like, and anyone else can roll to aid.
Oh, say no more.
Haldor, jog his memory.
I'll aid, because I've only got a +0.
Does not aid.
9.
Does not aid. Does not aid.
We're off to a wonderful.
How are
Okay,
we
but
so not
luckily-
scary?
Luckily.
That would work.
I just imagine like we seeing it like a movie from the goblin's perspective, and it's just his eyes are moving across us, not being intimidated about us trying to be scary, and then just gets to Haldor, just casually sharpening a sword. Like, okay, never mind.
He's like, okay. I was sending a message to War Chief Rip Nugget. He is very adamant about not letting people get in for stupid reasons, and I let him know that with I send the bird with a certain color rock, and it alerts him that there's intruders. That's all he knows. There's intruders.
Do you have a kind of rock that's for false alarm or all clear?
No, that would be me going in there and say, "Oh, I messed up," and I wouldn't do that. I would just let him worry about it.
How did he get his name?
Well, you see what that one did to me? He do that to Longshanks, but with teeth and claw.
Ugh.
Glad I don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, half of us don't have to worry about it.
Emanuele gag reflex.
He's just like looking around. He knows he can't get away from you guys, and he's just like, "Please, just show mercy. I just
Did you
doing
have
the job as good, dutiful goblin."
Did you have anything to do with the attack on Sandpoint not too long ago?
He's like, and he's like starts cursing in goblin. It's like, I tell Rip Nugget we should not do that. That we do that and we get attacked back.
Very insightful.
He's like, the chief no longer listens to me. He's supposed to listen to me. I'm his. How you Longshanks say? I mean, he's like, oh, sorry, not Longshanks. People. Yeah, he seems to be telling the truth so far.
So, did somebody put him up to it? Who, if you're not the one advising him to attack, who was?
He's like, this silly woman. She's a very angry woman with white hair, weird eyes, and a torn up belly.
Torn up
Sound
belly.
familiar.
Oh yeah, that's the this is in character. That's a Lamash too thing.
He has some kind of infatuation with her, and he's been putting so much trust in her, letting her go down to our into our lower levels of our base and just doing whatever they do.
Character, does that sound like the description of the other chick that the one guy was completely infatuated about?
Similar,
Close
yeah.
enough.
She's slowly transforming. We know that.
Okay.
So.
Plus, the infatuation seems to be going around.
Also, she is an Aasimar, and well, Vix eyes you putting that out there.
He's like, I've been out here for months, living in the brush like a common goblin.
Convenient.
That does sound terrible.
I do not want to be tainted by her bad ideas that she's been wrapping up the rest of the Thistletop goblins with.
Speaking of bad ideas, on our way here, we came across a pair of men who were severely injured and, downed a few horses. Do you know anything of that?
He kind of spits when you mention a horse, and he's like, "Yeah, I saw them doing something stupid like that a day prior. I saw them drag. I don't know how they got the horse through these tunnels, but they dragged it all the way back to the Thistletop." And he kind of points to the area where you can kind of see a bridge.
Oh, so you weren't part of the attack. Sounds like you're the sort that discourages interactions like that.
Look, we had a good thing going. Sandpoint throws their trash into the water. We go to the water, we take the trash, we make stuff out of it, and we live here. Why we upset that?
I honestly feel you're on the right side of things.
Outside the whole trying to kill us thing.
Well, I mean,
Well, you
did.
came into my home.
Yeah, to be fair, we did the same thing whenever, his kind showed up in Sandpoint.
At the Goblin Festival?
We tried to talk first.
But yeah, he just talked about how he doesn't want to, he mentioned that he doesn't want to be involved with the bad ideas of this woman. And he's like, if you let me go, I can tell you everything I know about the allies that she brought with her. How about that? Sound good? Please? I do not want to die. It is not worth it.
I personally see him as not warranting execution.
Have we already taken his weapons?
Yeah. His flaming sword wasn't actually a sword, it was a spell, and it's long since gone, and you've taken his 2 wands from him.
Yep. I got one.
Release my animal from your witchcraft.
This is my turn to go look and see if it's actually dispellable. He's like, well, can't do that, but don't worry. He just thinks of me as a friend for 3 hours or so.
Tell you what, why don't you tell us about the defenders, like you said, and in exchange, we'll just thump you on the head. You'll take a nap for a couple hours, and if you're not here when we get back, then we let you go.
Counter offer. You don't bonk me on the head. I run to, and he kind of points the opposite direction that you guys, or the direction you guys had come from. I go and retrieve all goblins that didn't side with Rip Nugget, and we run.
I like that idea too.
It's like we start life elsewhere.
Mhm.
No attacking humans. Promise. Promise. Pinky promise. And he kind of holds up his pinky that's all gnarled, and he kind of does it himself.
Haldor says counter offer, and then he pulls out his sword.
Ephixa would.
Okay, so you see, she has 4 allies with her. He just- she brought the bugbear, Aasimar with her. Apparently, he decided he liked her a lot. He's lived here in the Netherwoods for quite a while. Some human longshank man who seems to be quiet, who wears a lot of metal. A nasty, dark-skinned, violent woman who has scorched several goblins, and never playfully, not like we do. And some elf person who seems too happy all the time. I have a feeling that her and the angry woman are lovers because I've seen them in the woods going at it like donkey rats.
Donkey rats.
I tried to tell the chief about this, and it just made him even angrier and claimed that I was trying to win back his favor. He's like, worse than a harpy, that one. No, the woman, not Chief Rip Nugget. Don't tell him I called him a harpy. Or her a harpy.
How long do you think it'll take for Rip Nugget to get here?
He won't leave Thistletop. If anything, he's just going to make the people who were there be more on alert.
Ah, okay. Good to know. What are there any sort of traps along the way that we should be wary of?
Roll me a diplomacy.
I was going to assist, but you got this.
Yeah, there is one trap. The bridge itself. Too many long shanks go on it. It drops off of the side and falls to the water.
But you think one at a time would be fine?
One, maybe two, no more. No more than that.
Thank you.
So you let me go and we good buddy pal friends? And I get to leave and not die?
She would look at the others and say, I personally think he's the best person to, oversee the goblin kind, because obviously he's the sort that is more of everybody minds their own business. If we had more like him, then perhaps this whole fight wouldn't be as much of an issue.
I floated out my compromise. I believe in democracy, so we could take a vote on it.
I think Melgark just saying what to hear.
I mean, I'm concerned about that too, hence why my compromise was about hitting him in the head real hard first.
I mean, we kicked his ass once before. I think she would then look at him more intently. And if we show you mercy this time, rest assured that if you betray us and go back on your promise, nobody will be here to stop whatever my buddy here, and she would nod over to Haldor, wants to do, and I'm sure he wouldn't mind taking his time, given all the harm you inflicted upon him.
Oh no, I promise I will not, here, I can be really good. And he's like, he holds up his hands like, I have little bit magic left. I can heal him. That good bonding moment for all of us.
It is a sign of good show of faith.
Yeah, go for it. He loves magic.
He just he reaks out with a shaky hand to kind of touch at your leg.
Oh shit, I need to find a
Haldor.
big rock.
Yeah, I'm gonna go and say he's not a willing target.
So he'll just make a touch attack.
Yeah.
Just cat slapping his hand away, no.
Let's see. It's to be a d20 plus 6. So that would touch you. And he would actually heal you for 11.
No, it doesn't. A touch?
17?
Oh, 17, sorry. The 11.
Yeah, I just didn't add the modifier before I rolled, just to make it easier and quicker.
Okay.
But you do heal for 11 points of damage. He's like, it's all I got. See? I can be team player.
That's a sign of good faith as I've ever seen.
I have no use for this one anymore.
There's a rock the size of a small melon over there. We can just thunk it on his head, and then we can get along.
Don't know if I like that idea. Again, there's something to be said about him luring away a more contingent of whatever opposition we're going to be going up against.
That's why I said we can put it to a vote. I'm just floating out my idea.
Okay. My vote is to let him and those that follow him wander off and never bother us again. Again, she would look very pointedly.
And what is a vote?
Isn't the lady we're looking for? Isn't she a cleric or has some sort of powers from Lamashtu?
Presumably. Aasimar, if nothing else.
Then why would we assume that this goblin would even have a way to influence the rest of his kind?
I mean, I'm sure there's plenty that don't like the direction that they're going.
Many factions. Say you live outside the walls, probably more.
And he kind of like holds up his hand. Also, the goblins I lead away aren't Thistletop goblins. The other goblins we capture. So technically, they don't have any loyalty to us. If I let them go, they're more happy for it.
Strange creatures. I like the uprising. I say we let him go inside a rebellion.
All right. And then he looks down at the goblin and says, "But if you betray us, you're gonna give me your kind are gonna give me a much worse nickname than Rip Nugget."
He just swallows hard. It's like, gotcha. And he just kind of starts scooting back into the briars. You do see him eventually pop out, and he's like, "Oh, good, it's alive!" And slaps and grabs the tail of his cat and starts dragging it away.
That must be impressive. Small creature carrying, what was it, a large creature?
It's a small creature as well.
Okay.
Damn, it put on a hurt for a small creature.
Yeah, goblins can ride like dogs and shit. So
Yeah. This one's actually not rideable size for him. This is
medium is what dogs are.
Yep.
There's a feat for undersized mount, but still, it's a bridge up ahead. And if he keeps his word, we won't have to kill him later.
That undersized mount thing always struck me as that would look hilarious.
Yep. I'm thinking of some scenes from Swiss Family Robinson personally.
Yeah.
Like,
Kid
I
on
am
the dog.
human. I shall ride this Great Dane somehow.
I used to love that old movie.
What's over this way?
So looking into this room here, a very strong pungent scent hits you as you like looking over to the eastern side of it. A matted nest of red and black hair kind of sits there. This is clearly where this goblin's pet animal resided.
The entire clearing is full of cat shit.
More or less.
They don't keep clean.
She'll do a quick scan over things just to see if there's anything that seems of interest there.
No, not a lot of stuff in this room. It just looks like it was a nest of some sort.
Okay. Good enough for me.
Which way did the goblin point? Down this way?
Yeah, there's definitely a bridge up here.
All right, team, let's lead on.
Are we going to try to be stealthful, even though they know somebody's coming?
Well, there's only one direction we can come from at the moment.
True enough.
Yep. It's a bridge.
Yep. So this rope bridge spans the gulf between this cliff and a roundish, flat-topped island, about 60 feet to the north. Thick patches of nettles and briars grow here and there on top of the island, but its most impressive feature is a wooden one-story stockade. Two 30-foot-tall watchtowers guard the stockade's southern face. The bridge itself is made of hairy rope, thick wooden planks, and the whole thing creaks and sways in the wind above the surf. It is about 80 feet above the water.
Ooh. I take it this is the booby-trapped bridge.
Yeah, and they know we're here, by the way.
Yeah, as you get closer, you see a bunch of those goblin dogs being held back on leashes, and you can tell, at least 4 creatures holding these leashes.
Do we have any
Haldor.
rope by chance?
Of course, I have some rope. He'd go over to his saddlebag and pull out. Please hold.
Yeah, I got some too. I got the Paladin's kit, so.
Because if we have like 60 feet of rope, we could just shoot arrows at them till they charge and then cut the bridge with them on it and then make our own.
think it'd be easier just to let them come and let Haldor and I be the wall while Emanuele and whoever else wants to just rain arrows upon them until they either withdraw or come at us or die.
How far can we see here, Richard?
Well, the way spots where you are right now, it's harder to see because of the nettles. It really opens up into the bridge area, but you can see pretty much all the way to the clearing that isn't covered by plant matter.
All right, I'm gonna walk up there if y'all don't mind, so I can
Yep.
speak further.
I just got an absolute crazy idea. I need to look this up real quick.
Yes, I could stand here and take pot shots until they start to come across. I like your idea, Fix.
Can I
Do you want to stand behind Haldor and I just to make sure that you have some?
Indeed. Y'all take up a position. That's great. I could even have Juan come up and help. Juan?
Sweet.
Juan, he's not coming back. Come on.
Can I use like a perception or anything to see how this bridge would fall, since I know it's trapped?
Yeah, go ahead and roll me perception.
13.
You can't really see the mechanics of what causes it to trigger.
Mhm.
Not with that roll, so you don't know for sure.
Dang. Because I just realized I do have animate rope, and it's a rope bridge. So if I identified which rope was going to give out, I just animate it to not to, and then it's safe.
That would be nice.
I mean, you can always ask other people, but you yourself don't see the mechanism.
Fix will give knowledge engineering a shot. Nope.
Oh, well, for rolling knowledge engineering.
You can use that as a stand-in for perception if you wish.
Got
You
one
still
more.
don't know.
Lucilia's not mentioning anything anyway, so.
Unlikely for them to leave position, but
Hey, they don't leave position. It's just shooting gallery for Emanuele.
Like if you guys all go up to the edge, by the way, one of them does release the dog to start running across the bridge. So we will go into turn order.
Spawn camp.
like mid-sentence, the dog comes. Fortunately, we have someone with a solid ranged attack. So I think that they are out of... Yep, they are well out of cantrip range.
But not sling range. Slings have amazingly high range for what you'd expect. Yeah, 50 feet. Which is reasonable. It's just funny considering that pistols have a range of 30.
Yeah, well, they tried to change firearms in Pathfinder to make them balanced, but they just kind of made them weird.
That and they're probably smoothbore flintlocks at best.
Yeah, no, and I get really what it is that it's just the first 30 feet is for touch attack, and then if you can shoot farther, but then you take penalties, which would, I guess, would make sense for pistols, but...
Okay, Ephixa, you're first
The
up.
interesting thing, though, is that there's actually recorded bits of early firearms failing to penetrate plate armor, so...
Fix will stand her ground and just attack anything, and hold action to attack anything that comes within range.
Gotcha. Haldor, what you doing?
Preparing an attack for anything that comes within range.
Okay. Well, good news is, first thing to come in range is one of these dogs as it rushes forward.
It takes a double movement to do it.
Well, it's charging.
Ah. Right, that's a thing.
So you guys get your attacks that you held. Anyone who wishes to take one first?
I'll let Haldor take the first swing, since it might negate the need for you to fix it. Take an attack.
Alright, I'm going to power attack, -1, +2. Alright.
Oh, no.
No, unfortunately, that one does go a little wide.
Dang.
Fix
I was hoping you'd just baseball swing that thing over the castle.
Right.
That one will also go wide.
Man.
What are you going to do?
Sneaky
and then it's
little
going to bite at Ephixa and miss terribly. The other one is going to charge.
Like
It
somehow
can't.
this horrible
It'll set
mutant,
their full run, and it'll only be able to get to there. It won't be able to attack because it's too far out.
I think somehow this horrible mutant dog is related to that underground cat from the last session.
Oh god, boss dog. Emanuele.
Hilarious! You guys took so much damage trying to kill that thing.
hmm
I'm like, the drow is what's hitting you.
All right, Emanuele will give combat advice and covering fire to Haldor. And remember, Benetti's defense.
What does that give me?
+2 to attack and +2 to defense against this one.
Alright.
That'll hit. Which one were you hitting?
This top one.
Yeah, you smack it right in the head. It topples over off the side, and it is dead.
And then free action, he's going to tell Juan to guard Haldor. And Juan will aid another.
We could get these, target those on the far side.
Can Juan just aid another to Haldor without there being
It
contact,
depends.
or does he have to?
If you're giving AC, you can
Yeah.
just do it. If you are attack roll bonusing, you have to hit the same.
Okay,
Actually-
so he'll give a +2 to Haldor's defense.
Wait,
Is it
hold on.
only against this specific one?
I think it's
Let me-
against the next attack.
Yeah, let me double check to make sure I'm not saying aid another is wrong here.
Hey, I like that you're looking it up, so it saves me some effort.
Yeah. Actually, I don't think you can boost their AC by default. You
I
can,
thought that was a special ability. But I could be wrong.
you have to roll it, but it's not against their AC. It's a 10 or higher to give a +2 to their next check.
And it's just
Their next attack.
an
roll.
attack.
Yeah, an attack roll.
Okay. So Juan just rolls attack against 10.
So it'll be successfully aided.
Okay.
Yeah, there does reach a point where basically if you don't roll a natural one, you'll always succeed.
Okay. These two goblins that you can see are going to make shots at you. They will be at a -2 because they're past their first range increments. There's going to be one on Juan and one on Haldor. That was one. This is Haldor. Managed to hit Haldor for a max damage of 4.
Wait, his AC is.
No. The AC is it's 19 with the +2 you gave me.
Gotcha.
You can't boost AC with aid another.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's just aiding it to attack. Not
Yeah.
crazy.
whatever.
Otherwise,
It's
that would be
4.
crazy powerful.
Guys, Haldor has 38 hit points.
But yeah, one of them actually managed to get a lucky attack. Wait, no. That should be too low, or that misses, actually. I forgot that I said that, and then I didn't pay attention to my own saying.
I was going to say, we finally get across the bridge, and Haldor's just a friggin' arrow porcupine.
Lucilla.
I'm gonna 5-foot step up here. Stow the whip. Pull out my sling. It's got a range of 50, so I believe targeting one of these goblins would just be a -2 penalty for beyond the first range increment. So this does not have the -2 involved, but we'll just see what I get. 23 for 3 damage.
Yeah, that hits him.
Ha! As I say, practically invisible behind Haldor.
A rock just
pretty
comes from
good.
the peanut gallery.
I just imagine she just flung it and it just arced up in the air and just thunked him on the head, and he's like looking up right now.
Yeah, you just hear a loud goblin cry, followed by a, what the fuck?
Good shot there, Lucilla.
I just shout across the bridge in Goblin. It was a skyrock.
Ris'sh.
So, Ray of Frost.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, then with the -4 for shooting into friendly melee, that still does not hit, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Ephixa.
All right, 2 weapon fighting against Doggo.
First one will hit. Second one will miss. Still up though. Haldor.
All right, gonna do another power attack.
And so on this attack, he has a +2 from the aid.
Yes.
Okay.
Actually, I think that's a 12. I forgot to add in my
It's the
sacred
one
weapon.
less.
Okay.
Oh, come on.
Another swing and a miss. This dog is wiry.
We'll whittle it down. This is their tank, clearly.
It's going to bite at Ephixa because you were the one that hit it. And
Nope.
biting a miss.
Oh, wait.
It is looking a lot like that cat from last session.
Oh my god. Or do you remember, Loki, the Wrath and Glory game, where it was a snake?
Oh yeah, the like venomous snake that like you guys were all just swarming but could not hit.
It was like 5 people surrounding a single, like, small-sized snake.
So these two dogs run up, but they're not within charging distance, so that's their full turn. And then it's Emanuele.
All right. Emanuele will shoot at the unhittable one. And it remains unhittable.
No, that one hits.
Oh, okay.
Since it's fallen over.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's the one thing that stinks. I can't give combat advice and covering fire when I kill it. And then he would, since Juan's already had his order to defend Haldor, he's going to attack that one.
19 will bite it, and it will grab it. Does it have constrict yet?
It does not have constrict, so he doesn't do any extra damage, but I just put a 1 there. So he only does
dog's already looking pretty hurt. Okay. Goblin's turn. Out of the brush from the corners here and here. These two are going to fire. Well, they're all going to fire. 2 on Ephixa, 1 on Haldor, 1 on Juan. These are all going to be at -2. So, 2 on Ephixa. See if that confirms.
Nope.
Does not confirm, so just 2 damage from that one. Second one will miss you. 1 on Haldor. Miss, and the 1 on Juan. See if I can confirm it.
You know,
Nope.
that's kind of the Achilles heel of our sit here and pincushion them plan, is that there's more of them than there are us.
Yeah, I should have been shooting at the goblins instead of the dogs.
Yeah.
I mean, on the plus side, they can't do 2 ton of damage.
And to be fair, I think Haldor could make it across this bridge in a charge.
Yeah. Fix is going to encourage you to do so once we clear the dog out of the way.
Okay, so that's the goblin's turn. Make sure you deduct your health. And then it's Lucilla's turn.
Oh, who was that last 25 on?
On Juan.
Okay, sorry.
I'm going to throw another rock at the same one. Still at a -2.
Go for it. That'll hit.
Another 2 damage.
Curse you, Sky Rocks! Okay.
Just gonna, in character right now. Just gonna flip this out there, guys. We can't attrition these guys down too much. We still need to have other fights to win after this. They have to win just this one.
Woo! Finally hit the
That will
fucking
hit.
touch spell.
Which one are you hitting?
The top, above and fix.
Okay, yeah. It feels a painful bit of breeze, but it's still standing.
Yes, indeed.
Like when you
One
access.
large snowflake.
Ris'sh, I don't think throwing ice at it is going to do it.
A bit pause real quick before we go on to the next round. I forgot to mention I'm just letting magical equipment size up or down to the whoever's going to use it. All of like tuning, just to save headache.
That checks out.
Sounds good.
And then it's Ephixa turn.
All right, 2-weapon fighting.
I just wanted to get that out there before I forgot to mention it. That one will hit and kill it. And the other one would have hit and killed it more. Yeah, you use a shield bash to knock it off the wall into the water.
All right, Fix will say, once we clear the bridge, Haldor, you charge, I'll be right behind you.
And it is Haldor's turn. Actually, if you wanted, you could use that shield attack by 5-footing and attacking.
Oh, sure.
I'll let you do that.
I'll do that.
Technically not in the rules of Pathfinder, but I find it silly you can't at least 5 foot between attacks.
Yeah.
And that will kill that one.
Believe it or not, something they actually did address in 2nd edition.
Yep.
With their whole 3 actions thing.
Mm-hmm. So there's no... Is there a 5-foot step? I don't recall there being a 5-foot step in...
No, but there's no attacks of opportunity, and you can spend an action to move your
Right.
speed, and you have 3 actions in a turn. So
Yeah.
Same difference.
So what's Haldor doing?
I don't know what he's doing, but I'm busy trying to formulate a 3 seashells joke out of the 3 actions. Anyway.
All right, so I can double move.
You have extra movement because of being a barbarian, don't you?
Yeah, but I'm also wearing armor that just it negates it basically. So I have a 30-foot movement speed. Yeah, I'm wearing scale mail, which has the 25 armor penalty.
Gotcha. Yeah, you can't charge all the way there. You can only get to there. If you ran, which is what the dogs did to lower their AC, you can get right up in their faces, but
might not be a bad move. Then again, it could also be a pretty bad move.
Yeah. Well, if the bridge does collapse, I'll be right here. And if it doesn't, then you'll be able to come over. So it's a win-win if I just go right here.
True that.
okay. So, goblin dogs are done. Emanuele.
Emanuele is going to very intelligently say, we should focus our fire on the goblins on the other side.
Didn't I just say that?
Shine tooth slow.
Let's see.
Which one are you targeting?
I'm going to shoot at this one
Gotcha.
way out there.
Those two both have partial cover because they're in the brush, but that still hits regardless. It takes it right in the chest, but it's still alive.
And I guess one would follow Haldor.
Nope. Fix will try to bar the way.
I will spend a reaction or whatever to trip him with my body.
As soon as he starts to go out there, Emanuele's going to say heal. And so one would head back. Oh my gosh, why can't I move him?
I like how everybody's like, no!
Snake tooth fat! No that on bridge.
Okay. Goblin's turn. These two are going to drop their bows, and as they move up, we're going to pull out their short swords to start swinging at Haldor.
Emanuele looking around, going, you know what we could use? A wall of fire.
Right down the center of the bridge. Good bridge.
Suddenly, Vestry spawns in. Finally!
So 3 damage onto Haldor. These other 2 goblins are going to fire at the one that fired at them. No, they can't reach you. They're going to one at Ephixa, one at Lucilla.
Okay. Which the second one's for against me?
Yes.
Yeah, that misses.
Well, no, he hasn't rolled yet.
Oh, okay, sorry.
That'll hit.
Well, the 23 will hit.
Well, the 23 is for Ephixa. The 9 is for Lucilla.
Okay, just tell me when it is me. Okay, 9 is fine. That's why I asked the second one.
Yep.
But then
Yeah, because I hadn't rolled them yet. Those are the dog fights.
Continue to tank.
Listen, I'm very tired. As always.
Yeah. It's your turn, though.
All right, I'll 5-foot step up some more. I'm no way in heck I'm going to be hitting that one because he's engaged. So I'll target that one.
Go for it.
Nope, finally missed
Nope,
one.
that one will finally miss.
On the bright side, he might not even realize that someone threw a rock at him.
It just misses and harmlessly hits the side of the island.
Yeah, just somewhere a bush goes choosh.
Ris'sh.
Yeah, I'm gonna move up. But I don't think I'll try and get across the bridge this time, because... Well, it doesn't look stable. But Ris'sh has a natural swim speed, so...
How's she at diving?
It's just... Yeah,
is
it's just the 80-foot fall.
Is this a sheer cliff?
It's very precarious, but if you're not a small creature, right on like where it's the dark parts of it, you can stand. Like this spot right here in front of him wouldn't be standable, but this spot would. It would just if you're not a small creature, it requires a check to maintain footing.
The question was more of if you're in the water, would you have to climb up, or is it just a steep slope that you'd have to?
It's a climb up.
Okay.
Yeah, like everything that's referenced the thing says it's shaped like a skull.
Fix will delay her turn till after Haldor. See if he clear the bridge.
But that doesn't make any sense. The edges of my skull are smooth.
They actually have an artistic rendition of what it looks like.
I know. I believe. I couldn't resist that joke.
No, I'm just posting the image because it's a cool picture.
Ooh.
Ah, I see. Oh, it's like a statue head. I see now. I was thinking it was like King Kong's Skull Island, where if you looked at it from above, it looked like a skull.
Nope, it was a Titan all along.
Okay, so Haldor.
Okay.
You wanted to smash? Here's your chance.
Yep. I don't have any bonuses from anyone, right?
Nope.
All right, then I'm going to add my axe to grind because I'm the only one targeting this guy right here. And I will attack. I'm not power attacking this time because it hasn't gone well for me.
It's just been one of those days. Don't need power attack when you can just cleave him in half with normal attack. That one's dead. Gonna go ahead and start stacking them up over here. And then, are you moving or are you just staying put?
I will.
You can 5 foot.
Yeah, 5 foot step up here.
Gotcha. Ephixa, you're held until after him. So
Fix is going to charge, and actually, she's going to try bull rushing. Because is that the one where you charge and both of you shove forward?
You can, yes.
So that's what I'm going to try to do.
I think it does provoke though, since you're not trained in it.
She'll that's fine. So
attack you with Slicer.
Oh yeah.
I'm having natural 20 day apparently, and a natural 1. So 5 damage.
That's 5. But I get +2 for charging to the bull rush, I believe.
Yes.
Okay. So that will be a let's see.
Doesn't do any damage, but
Oh yeah, but 21 to
21 will definitely push it back. Let's see.
And then I think that'll trigger an
Yep.
opportunity attack from Haldor.
I think it's for every 5 over their CMD, they go back another 5 feet.
Yeah.
If
So
they want.
it go well. Yeah. Well, the creature goes back that much regardless,
And fix
and
all.
then you can go up to your movement forward more. So I think you
No.
can only get one more.
Yeah, that was 5 more feet, but cleared the bridge, and that's exactly what she was doing.
Am I correct in saying that Haldor would get an opportunity
I
attack?
think it's feet.
Does an enemy moved by a bull rush does not provoke an attack of opportunity?
Yeah,
Okay.
I was going to say, I'm pretty
Unless,
sure
unless they
there's a
prevent the
feat.
greater bull rush feat.
Aw. Lame.
Unfortunately not. Then I'll go ahead and use swift action, lay on hands on myself.
I touch myself.
Just in my mind, I picture that goblin flying back, hitting that door, and then there's a doorbell chime. Complete anachronism, but fuck it. It's funny.
Just a voice from the inside. We don't want to buy anything.
Alright, and that's my turn.
Okay. Manuel.
All right, Manuel will line up a pot shot at same one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll confirm.
Them
You just hear-
extremes.
You just hear like, and it falls into the water dead. Because there is no surviving 35 damage on a less than 10 health target.
It just hits him in the neck, and it just eviscerates the neck and the 2 parts topple separately.
How did he decapitate a goblin with an arrow?
Years of training.
He's firing the arrow sideways.
Are you having Juan do anything
I
about
turned
it?
my bow side.
It is a kill shot.
Turned my bow in my hand like a gangster.
Are you having Juan do anything, by the way?
No, he's just healing right now.
Okay. On the goblin's turn, this door opens. This guy will come back over to Ephixa. This one will go here. This one will come around from the corner here. This one will fill up here. So it'll be 2 attacks on each of you, and one.
Does
is gonna-
Ephixa get attack of opportunity on this one?
Yes.
Okay.
And then one is going to fire an arrow at Lucilla.
She'll take the shield bash on him.
Hit him.
And so he'd be at -2 to attack against Ephixa.
Gotcha. So I'm going to go ahead and go with the short bow against Lucilla first.
I just
We'll miss.
it'll miss.
And then these 2 attacks are going to be against Ephixa. The first one is not the -2 one. I'll miss you anyway. And miss you. And then a 2 on Haldor. Miss and miss. Lucilla.
Ris'sh, why don't you get across the bridge? I think you'll be a little bit more useful up there than me right now. And then I'm gonna
Yes.
sling another rock at this one. -2. 15.
That'll hit.
Get him right in the schnoz.
Pretty big. It's not hard.
It's like, that's gonna swell.
And Emanuele's like, no, I'll bring my snake across.
Ris'sh.
Wait for it.
Double move up.
With these 50-pound weights around my feet, anything is possible.
Oh god, he's Dragon Ball Z training.
All right. I guess I'll attack this one up here in front of me. Yeah, there's no one that I can target. She also cannot target, so. And I'm not getting any bonuses for anyone, right?
No.
All right.
That'll miss. Close, but it manages to like duck under the blade swing right at the last second.
What are you gonna do? Why rolling bad?
We all have our days.
Man, I get a 17 with a 10.
Fix has gone 2-weapon fight against this one.
Go for it.
Ooh, shit.
I mean, if you rolled them both together, that would hit. But
Right.
It's terrible that I'm hitting more with my sling at a -2 than you melee badasses on with all your swords.
It really is.
It's just one of those days.
Yeah.
I'm rolling 20s. Luckily, I'm only
three-
rolling 20s on a 1d4.
Yeah.
Gombo, that was 3 5s in a row on the dice.
Jeez.
You're rolling like I was last week with all those drow soldiers, where I'm like 10 of them are attacking Kenneth. 1 hit. What the shit?
All right,
Luckily, they can't really hit us. So.
Aim at the one catty corner on Ephixa, giving combat advice and covering fire. This is just a straight attack to try and hit. So this one up here.
The top one.
Yep, and
That one will actually drop it.
oh, damn it! Then you get no bonuses.
You keep hitting them and killing them.
Emanuele would say, "Damn it," and move up a little bit. Keep falling too fast.
I can't advise people if I'm doing the best job of the whole damn crew. Goblin turn.
Except for you, Lucilla. Fine
He's
sling.
going to give up on shooting the bow and is going to move over to attack Haldor.
Go after the man with the big sword.
So these two are going to be on Ephixa.
Miss. Miss.
Two on Haldor.
Miss.
And a hit for 3 more damage. The goblin almost trips over, but winds up catching his fall with his sword into your boot. I can picture that being a thing goblins do.
Mhm.
Okay, Lucilla.
So it's an additional -2 if they're adjacent to someone, right?
-4.
So that
It's
would
a total
be
of -4 if they're in combat with somebody. If they had cover, it would be another +2 on top of it.
so
unless it's
attacking the one I've been attacking would be a -6 total.
Yes.
You know what? I'm just gonna see if this works. So -6 to this.
-6. That will miss.
No.
That would have
Close.
been hilarious.
So close.
I mean, hey, at least if I natural 1, it was a sling.
Right.
It's 1d3, guys.
Mm.
1d3.
So,
Are you moving anywhere, or is that where you're staying?
I'm gonna give them 1 more turn before I go across.
Okay.
I don't think I'll trick the bridge, but just to be sure.
So it's better than nothing, but with the move, I'm going to try and acrobatics to avoid.
You can always
attacks of
delay your
opportunity.
turn and wait for Ephixa to shift forward.
True. Yeah, I'll delay after Ephixa.
Okay. So it's Haldor's turn again.
All right, actually gonna hit this one because that would be my axe to grind bonus.
I wounded it.
I softened him up for you.
Not enough.
Ooh.
Michael, you need to stand up and walk around your chair.
Well, the surf kind of keeps bashing against this island, and the mist has actually made your grip weak, and you almost drop your sword. You don't. You're able to grab hold of it, but it could account for your bad
That
swing.
sucked so bad.
And then you just have to replace his sword with a goblin.
There you go. Fix will 5-foot step and continue the attack on this one.
Go for it. Yep. The shield just, the straps get all kind of tangled up on you. Aren't able to hit with that one, but you are able to hit with the other one. He is very wounded, but still up. It is Ris'sh's turn.
Yeah, moving up. And claw the one to the left. And a miss. Yeah.
Emanuele.
You're muted.
Thank you, sir. I'll shoot at the one in front of Haldor, offering advice.
In front of Haldor?
This one in the middle there.
Okay, that hits it. It does not kill it.
Aha! So you have a +2 to hit that one and a +2 AC against it. I've succeeded.
Okay, so they're going to change things up a little bit now that there's a third target. The one below is going to target Ephixa still. The top two are going to attack Ris'sh, and the one on the far side is going to attack Haldor. So one against Ephixa. Miss. 2 against Ris'sh. Will miss and miss. And the last one against Haldor will miss. Lucilla.
Okay. They're technically like on the ground now, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
I believe so.
Let's see here. Puny 20 feet move. You're good here for a second, right, Emanuele?
Indeed. Why don't you venture forth?
Alright. Don't die. I'm gonna only
Don't
move 20
plan on it.
I'm
Don't forget
only
the
gonna
snake
move-
across.
I'm only going to move 20 feet, and that will put me within 50 feet of this guy, so I'll take another sling attack at a -4 rather than a -6. Yeah, that checks out. But I made progress closer.
Haldor.
All right. So I have a bonus against this one, right?
Yes.
That's a +2.
I believe so.
Well, not even gonna power attack because God, I just want to hit it. I'm pretty sure I can kill these guys without the power attack damage.
I can guarantee you can.
You need to get cleave.
I mean, that wouldn't help with these rolls right like today.
No, but just objectively with the goblin killing.
Yeah, just bash that. You don't even use the edge. You just flatten it with the flat of the blade at this point.
Yeah, I think your absolute minimum damage is 9. It's almost enough to kill them outright.
I will tell you that's enough to kill each one outright.
Huh?
And then Ephixa.
Fix will 5-foot step and 2-weapon fight against that one. The +2 for flanking. Not gonna help with the scimitar, but
Yeah, the shield does get him.
man, lots of natural ones today, isn't it?
Yep. Hey, just be glad I don't do crit fumbles. We'd be here for hours.
Right.
Okay, Ris'sh, you're up.
Let's all full attack that guy. Yeah, 4 damage.
Might be enough.
Which one are you attacking?
To the left.
Oh yeah, he's gone. You just open up his stomach and he just keel hauls himself. Ris'sh's turn is done. Emanuele.
Alright. Hot shot.
Which one are you hitting?
This guy.
Okay, that will hit, and that will kill it. Drops another one into the water. This last goblin looks back to try to run, sees Ephixa there, and is gonna pull withdraw this way.
Would Ris'sh get an attack?
Um,
Because in Pathfinder, it's only the square you leave.
yeah, I'm trying to see how he would be able to move, because it would go like this. So yeah, it would provoke.
Ooh.
Just not from Haldor.
So it doesn't protect you for like your whole movement?
Nope,
That's
only the
that's
first,
50.
only the square you leave.
That's 5th edition.
Yeah,
And that will be enough to you just double team him and destroy it.
just clothesline him.
He gets
With
the
a
sword, starting to
scimitar.
run. He's like, I'm free.
It's like, I'm
His head
free.
keeps going
Look at my
forward.
body go. Wait a minute.
And as we finish that, the fighting has subsided for now.
All right.
I move to the other end of the bridge.
You
I have to
guys
say-
can move as well.
It's a good thing we were warned about that bridge. It would have been a pain in the ass to fight this without it.
Everyone else rushes the bridge at the same time and it breaks.
Nope, that's only whenever the snake comes across.
I mean, I'm pretty certain I would have been fine, considering that, excluding my very light equipment, Lucilla weighs 28 pounds. I think the bridge probably would have held me.
Not if we're all on there, though, at the same
Not at
time.
all, but I wasn't worried about me crossing it, is what I was saying.
So as you all get closer and the fighting has subsided, you get a closer look at this building. The stockade itself is made of thick wood. Closer looking at the planks, many of them look like they're salvaged from ships. A few of them have nameplates that remain affixed to the beams. Others look like timber that has been cut down from full-on masts.
I take it this is in goblin construction.
Yes, this is very goblin construction.
It is? Oh,
Yes.
Yeah, because it's from junk ships.
wow.
Goblins are capable of building. It's just you get the sense that this is the only reason that this wooden building is still up with goblins is the fact that it's on an island where there's a lot of water, and it probably keeps it moist enough to not set fire too easily.
Lucilla points at the wall and goes, ship happens. Nice.
Fix is going to appear around the corner here, see where that goblin was trying to run off to.
Having come across the bridge, did I feel like it could hold the snake?
Give me a perception.
My bet would be it can probably hold the snake by itself.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, like, look at it. If the snake comes across by itself, it could probably go across. It just would be the absolute limit of the movement of it.
Okay.
Like you actually see with that perception as you're going across, it is set to trip on the bottom part of it, and it would fall into the water and leave this side intact.
I don't understand.
He's saying that if it happened, the bridge would have fallen and would have clunked into the side over here.
No, I worded it wrong.
So like this
this-
side, like
This side here would be fine on both sides. That's what, and then this side would fall, so it would be like
Oh, okay. It would just turn. So my idea about it,
it,
so my idea is that if I had animated this side of rope and said "Don't move," it would have been fine.
yeah.
Gotcha. So I was right. It was just a 50-50 on which rope.
Yeah, and I was messing up on the wording right there. So
Yeah. No worries. I mean, we're past it now. So
the fix as you go down there, it looks like there's a slightly not quite as well beaten as some of the paths you've been on so far, but seems to go around the edge, the walls of this building so far.
I'm gonna just take a little peek over this direction. I think there's a door here.
No,
Oh,
the only door you've seen so far is these ones right here.
gotcha. My eyes doth deceive me then.
Fix would backtrack and kind of let out a quick whistle and then kind of gesture towards this side path. And she'll try her best to stealth.
All right. I don't think I could be able to help with that, but
Nope.
19. Hey, Haldor got natural 20.
And to make sure he doesn't miss it, Haldor, you got healed by Emanuele for 8.
I would tell you beforehand.
Are we sure this is a good path?
No.
Precarious.
Yes. Might be a way around to barge in through the front door.
And why are we not going in the front door?
That's what they'd expect.
Which is exactly why we should do it, because if they'd expect that we know that they were expecting it, then to do what they would expect that we expected would be the most unexpected thing.
It's brilliant strategy.
It's a trap.
They don't know we know they know.
Is this a tree line that's obscuring the view?
Yes.
Okay.
It's more of the brambles.
Okay. Is she able to move up any further, or is there...
Yeah, there's a path going up this way.
Okay.
But if they know we know they know we know, how we know they know we not know they know?
I don't
You
even
know?
know who knows anymore.
Just remember that you don't know anything, Emanuele. Just know that.
I'll remember.
I like it how we're having this
along.
Yeah, we're having this conversation while we're like sidling up against the wall. It's very adventure movie. I like it.
As you approach, you begin to hear the call of some distressed pigeons, or not pigeons, like seagulls. And as you get
Those are
there,
like pigeons.
as you get there, fix it. You see what looks like half a dozen seagulls tied onto some kind of string, being held onto this like old molded and rotted boat.
Ephixa will look back and say, "Shit, they're developing airship technology."
And they keep like trying to fly away and then getting caught by the string and then falling back to the ground.
Seagulls. They're pigeons with scuba.
Is Fix able to kind of just poke her head around without bodily stepping around this corner?
Yeah, go ahead and move your token up so you can see, but that's fine.
Oh, okay. More brambles. Okay.
You do see a lot of like beaten dirt, like someone just hightailed it from here.
Mhm.
It looks like there might have been some goblins here recently.
Can I do a perception check to see if there's any sort of pathway through the brambles here?
Yeah, go ahead.
Or could that also be survival instead?
Yeah, it could be survival. I'll allow either one of those.
Either way, not that good.
Give me 1 second. No, it looks like you kind of move away some of the brambles without hurting yourself, and it looks like it just goes straight into the wall.
Okay.
It looks like they just kind of grown up alongside the building a little bit.
Gotcha.
Is there some sort of knowledge roll I can give about what this whole seagull situation is?
Airship.
Yeah, give me a knowledge
Clearly,
local,
their sentry.
or knowledge. Yeah, knowledge local.
Okay. Let me check an ability I have real quick. You said local, right?
Yes.
Have we found the back door yet?
I can't help but feel that the back door's in that corner there. I just couldn't find anything.
It's fort. It's possible. No back door.
You know, just to be sporting, I'm going to try rolling in. 23.
Okay. This seems to have been made into some kind of game. Like, you look around and you're like, this is weird. Like, why do they... And then you start noticing there's some strings hanging off the side of the island here.
Mhm.
And you kind of peek down, and it looks like the birds... There's a bunch of dead birds tied to strings here that look like they were swung around until they died, and then just got splattered against the wall.
Does it look like there's a more path this way, or is this basically the end of
It looks like it goes straight into some bramble. It looks like it hasn't been disturbed in quite a while.
Okay. Well, it doesn't look like that's any further. I can't help but feel that there is something back here. Yeah.
Yes, it was the front door.
How thick is that wall right there?
You don't know. You can't see the other side of it.
Good answer, Richard.
I'm gonna put my ear to it and give it a knock.
Okay, give me a perception.
Yep. Gonna see if Haldor can't Kool-Aid man this gen. 11. Rocking it.
You tap. You wait for a second. You don't hear anything.
I would have laughed if it's just I got a knock from a goblin on the other
Right.
side. I've established contact. So, what was the plan here, Ephixa?
Check in and see if that goblin was trying to find a alternate entrance in, but
I think he was just running for his life.
it could be. Didn't hurt to check though.
We just come around the other side and everyone's ran away. Shit.
Fort's ours.
Got a new base, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Skull Island. Walk through these brambles. Disgusting. Overgrown.
Yeah.
Rip my pants.
I thought you would have been used to a little prick, Emanuele.
Oh,
Here, come here. Let me heal you after that burn.
Yeah, speaking of things that are wide open.
So yeah, looking into this room, the floor itself is hard packed soil. It looks as if they either ran out of lumber after building, or they simply never thought of building a floor. A number of poorly preserved horse heads and dog heads are mounted along the walls here. Haldor, from your angle, you do see over here, on the southern wall, hangs a pair of large black feathered wings tacked to the wall with a bunch of daggers.
Cool. All right, we got a couple doors, guys.
Make a hole. I want to see. Can I give a knowledge nature on those black wings?
Yeah, or survival, either one.
Knowledge nature is definitely better. 26.
These are harpy wings.
Huh. Not a fan of the harpies over here.
Yeah, these belong to a harpy at one point. Clearly not anymore. The center of the wings are held together by a single dagger that looks like it has a pearl on the handle. The other ones, the wings are spread out, being stuck by three daggers on each other wing to kind of keep them open and out on the wall.
Remind me, because I always forget, because it changes from fantasy world to fantasy world. Are harpies Ungolians, are the wings their backs, or are the wings their arms?
That's a good question.
Yeah, because it changes, like, in every fantasy world. I can never keep it straight. I mean, I know, obviously, a harpy would be dead, but having someone arms seems even more gruesome.
Mm.
It looks like they have arms normally.
Okay.
Yeah, they have arms in Galarian. And they have wings on their back.
And harpies are the usual flavor of very not nice, correct?
Very, very cannibalistic humanoid creatures with talons and wings of various birds of prey. They have the general enchanting voice to lure their victims.
I still kind of feel bad for them, though. This isn't cool. Anything going on with that pearl-handled dagger?
You can roll me in a praise check.
There would have taken quite a few goblins to kill a harpy, right?
7, not my specialty.
Yeah, it looks like a nice dagger, but otherwise you can't really tell.
Detect magic on it?
It is not magical. Ris'sh, however, with their eye for money.
What jewel men look at? Very nice dagger.
Yeah, it is a really high quality masterwork dagger with a Well, it's not a masterwork. Sorry, it's a regular dagger, but it has a pearl inlay in the back, like on the pommel. I think it's called.
Mhm.
I don't know. I don't know weapon terms sometimes.
Grip.
The grip, the bottom of the grip where it comes. Yeah. Anyway, it's worth about 100 gold.
Haldor's just like, it's a stabbing stick.
The other,
Haldor goes, it's clearly fake.
the other daggers that are holding it up are all just normal daggers. It's just the one that looks like higher quality.
Maybe we keep one clear.
All right.
Fine weapon. Fine ornate weapon.
Many doors along wall. Let us see.
Which door we want to take?
Go ahead, open it up.
We'll always go with the double doors. Those are the dramatic ones.
Fix will open up the double door.
Okay, give me 1 second. Open it up. Seems to head towards another set of double doors.
Ooh, it's a double door. This is a good door, guys.
Yeah, I started to notice with the maps that Paizo releases, they like to put hallways that are like just doors to more doors.
Mm-hmm.
Like it'll literally just be like, this is area B7. It is a hallway, and that's the full description.
Fix will open up this double door.
You go to open it, and it does not open.
It's locked.
Want me to take a look at it?
Yeah, if you don't mind.
First things first, I'm going to perception it to make sure it's not trapped. Hold on. Feels like it's been a while for some reason. But I'll make sure my trap ability. Oh, no, it's disabling magic traps. That's right. Okay. So perception.
Don't you have a masterwork thing of thieves' tools now? So it adds a +2 to it.
That's for disabling it. I'm checking for traps first.
Okay.
16?
Doesn't look like there's any kind of traps.
Okay. And then it is disable device. And then I did not add that +2 in. That's why it's down there. So it's 20 total.
Okay. You fiddle with the tumblers in there. This is actually a very nice lock for being in a goblin hideout. And it actually takes you a couple minutes. Finally, you hear a click, followed by another one, followed by a third click, and then finally a fourth one, and the lock seems to have been unlocked.
4 tumblers and a chute.
Hey,
we
keep
go.
that lock.
I think, is it built into the door?
It is.
Yeah. Maybe if we take the entire door, Haldor. Then he could haul the door.
It'll protect me from sneak attacks.
Just a locked door on his back.
Oh my god, we gotta do that.
You have to pick the lock before you can sneak attack. Oh my god, that's just silly enough to be an actual thing in a game.
Right. Anytime you need his attention, you just knock on the door. Who's there? Fix will open this next set of doors.
Yet more doors behind it.
Yep. Opening it up, this large throne room is decorated with hanging furs along its walls. Mostly black and red striped fire pelt skins, various dog pelts, and in some cases will look like horse hides. 4 square timbers support the ceiling, their faces studded with dozens of iron spikes, with the lower reaches decorated in dozens of impaled, severed hands of various stages of decay. To the northeast, a wooden platform supports a throne heaped with dog pelts and horse hides. Dog skulls adorn the armrests, and a horse skull leers over the throne's back. On the throne, sitting atop a giant gecko, is a goblin wearing a crown. And he taps his short sword on the ground by his mount. Is like, who comes into War Chief Rip Nugget's throne room?
So he's on the gecko on the throne.
Yes, the throne is. When I say throne, it's mostly like a pile of furs and then the gecko's sitting on the furs, and he's sitting on the gecko.
Well, that's slightly different.
You have
the gecko clinging to the back of a chair and him sitting on it. That's fun.
We've come from the Galarian Goblin Association. You've won the award for Goblin of the Century.
Actually, say that.
Yeah.
Bluff. Roll the bluff. They're goblins. Roll the bluff.
I don't expect this to work, and neither does Lucilla, but it's just hilarious to try.
He's like, well, such an honor to be given this award from the heroes of Sandpoint that stopped our raid all those days ago.
Well, they wanted someone competent to deliver it, so...
Why have you really come to my throne room? Can't be something as trivial as giving me an obvious statement of my gloriousness.
Well, you just confessed to the attack on Sandpoint, so we are here to deliver justice.
Yeah, boy.
Justice?
I'll just get out of your way, Hawk.
Do you know how many of your people have killed us, all you longshanks thinking we're less than you?
And how many have, of our kind, have yours attacked, just traveling across the roads?
We scavenged to survive, but not enough in my opinion. You longshanks are mostly the same.
So it is greed that caused you to attack, when otherwise we're living in relative animosity towards one another, but live and let live.
Seems you do not want to talk.
I would just like to point out, as the only halfling and non-longshank here, do not have the racial-based beef with you guys. Just
whatever you say, half-shank.
Well, I guess he's losing his teeth.
So was our goal in coming out here?
Stop an evil ritual.
Okay.
Yes, we're looking for the woman.
Yes, more coming looking for Nualia.
Emanuele just shouted that down the hall.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
It's less, we're looking for the woman. It's just down the hall here. We're looking for a woman.
Yes.
Sorry, I can't resist.
He's just, like, when you ask to say that, he's like, I'm afraid she's busy. You'll have to entertain yourselves with me.
Haldor will step up, but then the halfling immediately cross in front of him.
Doing that thing where we try not to step on each other.
And he'll say,
It was just cramped in that room.
we're looking for the woman. If you cooperate with us, we'll have no need to kill you. And then I'm going to roll and intimidate.
He shirks back from your presence for a little bit, but he doesn't seem to budge his opinion, as he's like, no, she will lead us to where the goblins truly belong, and longshanks like yourself cannot stop us.
Where do goblins truly belong, then?
I'm trying to think of how he says this.
Gob holla.
What's their name? Here, give me 1 second. I don't want to botch what he says. So.
I guess it's better than Armagobden. Or Gobnarok.
He basically talked about how we belong with our, as we should be, as not forebearers, but predecessors or something like that. Were made in their image originally, not what they have become, essentially, more or less. But he grips the reins of his gecko tightly, and we're going to roll some initiative.
Gecko.
Mhm.
Lizard battle. Oh, I guess reptile battle.
2 lizards enter.
3 lizards enter, or 3 reptiles. 3 scaly folk.
That's cold-blooded, man.
So,
Ris'sh, do you want to ride Juan in and just have it out?
Yeah. Thought we were doing well on the initiative. Then I see Ripnugger got a 23.
Yeah. I'm gonna rip that nugget. Hopefully he goes after Ephixa.
You have no power here.
okay. On this turn, he will.
If only we had a staff.
His gecko will scale the wall, and he will be 15 feet off the ground.
That's a nice trick.
By the way, he's at the top of the ceiling. The ceiling only goes up to 15 feet.
Mhm.
Emmanuel.
So if he's 15 feet up with a lizard, he's on top of the, well, underneath the lizard, just trying to figure out the geometry for that.
He's like on the wall. He's not on the ceiling.
Oh,
He's
okay.
but he's at that corner of the wall and ceiling kind of thing.
I gotcha.
Also, do we want to have combat music?
Yes, I forgot that.
No worries. So,
If you listen to me, come on.
the throne zone.
What's the song?
Emanuele will walk up and take a shot at the rider. Am I within 30 feet? I don't know.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
We'll hit. Will not confirm.
Okay. And then,
You hit the rider. You said.
yes.
Okay.
And then he is going to order Juan to.
He won't be able to push in right now because everyone's crowding the door. By the way.
All right. Seeing if he had retrieve. Nope. Okay. So he will just wait right there.
Before Ris'sh goes,
Mhm.
dropping from a couple of these pillars.
What? What?
One of them actually, he has his sword out as he slices downwards towards Emanuele. 19 for 7 damage.
That connects. This is uncouth battle tactics.
And this one will come over here and swing at Ephixa. And will miss a fix. But then it is Rish's turn.
Well, that changes what I'm going to have to move.
So how these guys come down?
They basically jumped off the top of the pillar.
So these pillars, do they go all the way up to the ceiling?
Yeah, they were hidden behind them. They knew of the warning coming, and they heard you picking with a lock, so they took a 10 on their stealth. And no one made an active perception to try to see if they were there.
They're goblin ninjas. They're ganjas.
They were just
Gotcha.
hanging on the. They were just hanging on the side of these pillars.
They were in the back parts of them, because if you heard my description, they were spiked, so they used the spikes as handholds and climbed the top, and just
Yeah.
kind of hid there.
We were pretty distracted with the one in the throne, to be fair.
Yeah.
I would have like their stealth isn't super high, even with a taking 10, but no one said that they were looking around the room to see if there's anyone else here or anything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
as I said, that's very fair.
Yeah.
So I essentially treat, like, if you're not actively looking, as 5 plus your initiative score.
Initiative or
Or Perception. Yeah.
Okay.
No,
So
I was just
14
wondering.
for me.
It's good to know you can climb these pillars.
Yeah, they are climbable. Like, it would be like a DC 5 climb to climb these things.
They'd make a really good spiked club.
I don't think Haldor's that strong yet.
Yeah.
Something to build toward.
the way,
I'd
Coke,
say
you
that.
keep talking, it makes me think your goal in my dwarf game is to make Thrum gargantuan so you can rip up a tower and use it like a bat.
Yeah, eventually I'll have to figure out how to do that in 5e.
GM help, that's how.
That will hit. Oh, wrong layer.
I will have to save what I was planning to do for another turn.
Haldor.
All right. Haldor is going to 5-foot step up here and attack this goblin. Great sword. That
That'll
is,
miss.
yeah, that wasn't correct anyways. I rolled a 2. What can you do?
Yeah. Ephixa.
5-foot step and 2 of them fight.
First one will miss. Second one will hit. Dealing 4 damage.
I have 3 rounds of rage left, and we still got to fight the Lamashtu lady.
I'm gonna use my bardic for the first time.
Before your turn, coming through this door over here.
The Lamashtu lady.
More ganjas.
Oh, it's one of those heckler magic ones.
Yep. I'm gonna target Emanuele. And he points at you, and he says, "What does he say? What does he say?" Give me 1 second. Because he's casting Hideous Laughter. It's a DC 12. It's like, what do you call a pile of cats? A mountain.
What?
So roll. And yeah, that failed. Or that passes.
Not
I
for
mean, sorry,
5
that failed.
cents, you know.
I like to think that the reason he succeeds is because he doesn't get the joke.
He forgot the caster forgot he was speaking in Goblin and not Common. Shit.
I figure it's like Portal 2 when they tried to kill the robot with a logical paradox. Well, they're like, this statement is false. And he says, yeah, I think that's right.
Okay, Lucilla.
All right. I'm going to perform a knowledge, I assume, nature for the gecko.
Yes.
All right. Gombo needs a new pair of shoes. 17.
17. This is a common giant gecko.
Cool. Just not really.
With that roll, they don't have any special immunities. They just have the ability to climb pretty much on anything.
Bitchin'. I'm going to use my standard action to begin using my naturalist performance, giving everyone a +1 boost to AC, attack rolls, and saving throws from extraordinary supernatural spell-like abilities for all the creatures in this room. Got a range of 30 feet, so that should cover pretty much everything.
Okay.
I'll just 5-foot step here.
So Rip Nugget is going to charge through Emanuele's space and back up on the other side of the other wall. He has ride by attack, so it doesn't provoke when he leaves you. And that will be 14 points of damage to Emanuele as he rides by with his short sword and slashes right under the breastplate of your armor, and then the gecko just climbs up the other part of the wall. He's like, didn't expect Rip Nugget. That's his turn. Emanuele.
Emanuele checks his nuggets.
They were close.
He is going to withdraw.
Withdraw or 5-foot step?
I think 5-foot step is what he means.
I don't know if he actually wants to get all the way out of there.
No, he's withdrawing.
Save his
there.
nuggets.
And
Save his nuggets.
he's going to one squeeze through Lucilla.
Yeah, it'll be like half movement, and
Yeah.
I am a slow creature.
Lucilla's space won't block him because she's a small creature. He can move through.
All right, so
He just has to get by you before he can move.
that would be actually 25 feet to there. And then he has a climb speed, but he needs climb holds, right? To
Yeah.
Can he climb the post? I imagine that'd be risky, but
He's armored.
Yeah, technically you could climb the post with armor. So if you want to do that,
spiral
I'll
up
allow
like
that.
Not this post. He's going to go up. I don't know where you want to position him.
Where you going?
I'm going to come to this post, but I would be on top of Ris'sh, and I don't want to do that. This post across from the other creature.
Like this one right here?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I don't think you'll be behind Ris'sh, so. But technically, you're climbing up there, or you're just starting there.
That was 25, so that'd be 35. So he could go. He has 20-foot climb speed, so he could go 20 feet up, I guess.
Well, that counts towards part of your other movement. So.
Yeah, definitely be a double move.
Okay, yeah. So he can get up to 15 feet up. So that's as far as the pillars go. So he's basically at level with Rip Nugget.
Yeah. So Emanuele withdraws and taps one on the nose and points to the goblin on the gecko and says attack.
Okay. But you won't be able to attack this turn, so it will be the commando's turn. There's going to be one-on-one. Not one.
One-on-one.
A one-on-one, all right, everyone clear the room.
Something on second, I don't know. Anyway, one on Ris'sh and then one on Ephixa.
Okay, he's at -2 against me.
Yep. So the one on Ris'sh, 17.
Activate the shield ability.
Gotcha.
Ships me to. Well, actually,
Is shield a reaction? I didn't think it was a reaction. in
It's a
Pathfinder.
special ability for
it
Arcana.
is, but also that would have missed anyway, so I'll save the point and not do it. It's an immediate for this ability. I'll go ahead.
Wait, how do you have 18? I thought you only get a +4 for Mage Armor.
From Lucilla's ability.
Oh, yeah.
Boost AC by 1.
I always forget about that.
Hey, I'm here.
There's
And
the
then
thing.
we'll miss Ephixa. Ris'sh.
My go, you say. I had a plan, but then the plan changed. Well, I will continue to attack this guy, I suppose. And miss horribly.
Yep, all three of those miss.
And I'll 5 foot back out of the square.
Okie dokie. Haldor.
All right, attacking. Actually, do I want to try to get somewhere where I'll get flanking?
Do it.
I mean, you could 5 foot step up to here and get flanking on one of them.
Yeah, but then, I mean, no matter what I do, these two would have flanking on me.
That's true, unless you kill one.
The hope is to kill one quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's play game flanking to kill it.
And plus
You get a
two,
+1 from me.
+1. All right. The power of greatsword compels you.
That'll hit, won't kill it, but it's definitely hurting. Fixa.
Alright, Vix will try to finish the job, 2-weapon attacking. So this will be a +3.
Oh yeah, both of those. It will take both of them. It will bring it down.
Got weak knees.
It's hard to aim the knees from this vantage point. And then she'll 5-foot step up.
Okay. This guy back here.
Picturing like a full-on dervish, like you cut him, then spin around with the shield, just smack him.
Mm-hmm.
1 second, because I have to figure out what he's gonna do. Well, I know what he's gonna do, but I have to look up the spell. He is gonna grease Haldor's weapon. So I need a reflex save to hold on to your weapon.
All right. Reflex.
One of like 2 reasons most of my characters have multiple weapons.
That will pass easily. So yeah, it's all slippery, but you have your weapons firmly in hand. He's like, uh-oh. And he's going to go over to this throne.
He's trying to usurp your position.
He casts Spark, it lights Haldor's sword on fire, doesn't go to the grip, so now he's just got a flaming sword. Just, oh no, I keep making it worse!
That would have been, I mean, it was a crit, so it doesn't matter, but that would have been 2 higher because that was a magical effect. Or no, I'm not raging, so I wouldn't get that anyway.
Yeah.
Okay.
Either way.
I'm going to move here. And, yep, I'm going to try to trip that sucker right there.
Okay.
See ya.
Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.
So, 17.
17 just makes it.
Woo!
He is prone.
Or I guess technically, bards are affected by their own performances, right?
I believe so.
Yeah, I believe
Okay, so then yeah, that would have been 18. Still hits either way, but I was
Yep.
just... It's good to remember. Woo!
Rip Nugget is going to move along the wall to here. It will provoke from Juan. $19 will miss.
Ooh.
Which one?
It's actually 20 if he gets the +1.
He does.
20 will still miss.
Mm-hmm.
Probably gets a bonus for mobility. That'd be my guess.
There's something that's going on there, but
Yeah, he was. +4 is a big thing.
but that's his turn. So, Emanuele.
Manuel is going to heal himself because he's a selfish bastard.
Well, I mean, 3 HP. That's not really being selfish in that for it.
How did that get 10? Oh, okay, that works.
D8 plus 2. Yeah, I got max.
Yeah, all right, and
Should be,
he's
what's your caster level?
2.
2.
Because he multi-classed the first level. He
That's right.
was a cavalier, I think, for 1 level.
Yep, you know me. And so he is going to point and give Juan combat advice to bring it down. Would you roll that Juan on this pillar could, I mean,
Swing around, yeah.
can take movement, but swing around and still be on the pillar?
Yep, I'll allow that.
All right, and so he has a +2. I can actually put that. A +1 from Lucilla, so that's a +3. Hit it, but it is not rolling.
Give it a second.
There you go.
Hey! Oh my
Oh,
god,
boy.
double natural 20s.
Well, the first one is what we're going with.
All right.
Aw.
Does hit. Does not grab him,
Okay.
but it does do 6 damage.
So it doesn't confirm.
No, no confirm. The second one would have confirmed, but I'm not going with that.
Oh,
Whatever rolls first is what we go with. Okay. Goblin Flamingo is going to stand up, provoking from Haldor.
All right.
And me! Oh wait, no, I can't take attacks of opportunity because I don't have Wit Master. No.
Would it be flanking with Juan?
No, he's 15
Technically,
feet up.
no, because he's 15 feet up. Yeah.
Okay.
But I do get my damage bonus from Axe to Grind.
Sorry, I
Yeah,
wasn't trying to.
because he's technically aggroed by only you.
So, and I don't have Lucilla's bonus anymore, right?
I think you still do.
So that's
you,
a plus.
you still have mine. Yeah, it's +1.
Plus 1?
It's my bard, so.
All right. 17 for 18.
17 will miss. Wait, no, is that counting the pluses?
Yeah, that's counting the.
Oh no! Oh, no, this would be
17
before.
missed.
No, this would be before they get up, so that does hit.
Mhm.
Yeah, because this counts as the before they get up hit, so that does hit.
18.
18 will finish them off.
Yeah.
And
These guys were a little harder to hit, but only a little bit more HP than the normal ones. Okay, so they're out of combat. Ris'sh.
Okay, let's see. Well, 5 foot, I suppose, is as good a time as any. I will go ahead and pull out the scroll of grease and cast it on the wall section the gecko is on.
Okay.
So, I believe it was a caster level 1, so DC 14 reflex to
Just to stay on.
If only I could use the enhancements with the scrolls, but
Wait a minute. I just got a hilarious idea.
Hmm?
That wand, I'm trying to remember what it was a wand of that I got last session. It was the wand of, like,
Produce flame.
produce flame. Because technically your grease is still there.
yeah.
And I do treat it as flammable.
Mm-hmm.
And you can throw those as a touch attack.
Mm-hmm. I just need to succeed the use magic device, which I'm not terrible at, but it's always a risk.
Haldor.
All right. Coming up here, going to attack the wizard or the magical one. Probably sorcerer, I would bet.
Technically Bard.
Technically a bard. Interesting.
Oh, that's the worst of all.
Sorcerer.
That's why he always tells jokes. That one will hit, and that will bring it down.
We killed all you dudes.
Yeah, that's all.
Fix will move here and ready an attack for if the goblin and the gecko get within range.
Okay.
Fight defensively too. Wait, Tremor's fight is full defense a full round action or a?
Full defense is a standard action, but then you cannot prepare an attack.
Okay.
Otherwise, you'd always just do that.
Right. Okay, then yeah, I'll fight defensively.
You forgot to write down how many charges that wand had.
Which one?
The produce flame wand we got from the druid.
I can look that up for you right now.
Yeah, because did not use it.
Let's see, where's Godmark?
I'll add that to my sheet.
Yeah, you should have 2 of his wands. I don't think you ever identified the second one.
No, we did not.
Wand of Produce Flame has 34 charges.
Huh?
Here's why you can't, because it gets pretty weak pretty fast.
Alright. Okay. So that would be a use magic device to activate it. Can you activate it and throw it in the same turn?
I think so.
Sorry, it wasn't fight defensively. I meant combat expertise, since that's a base feat for us, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so -1 +1. Okay.
Let's see. In addition to illumination, the flames can be hurled or used as a touch and attack.
Oh, okay, I see. So looking at it, it looks like... Oh, I don't know.
It looks like you cast it and have it until you can make your next attack. I don't think you can use the same action as you summon it.
Well, it might just be handy just in case, because it would be funny.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try it anyway. So, use magic device. Not sure what the DLC DC is.
I believe flat 20 for wand.
I'm just gonna spend my last hero point to reroll that because I feel bad.
Because I think use magic device. If it rolls a 1, there's a chance of bad stuff happening.
Yeah, 13. That
Let's
seems
see.
unnecessarily hard.
That does not activate the wand.
Well, that's my turn. Anyway, I'm just gonna move up here. That seems
Man, you got a
unnecessary.
+7. That doesn't seem right.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I was gonna say. Like, that seems unnecessarily hard for such an early game today.
Just so you guys know, the internet on my computer just went out. I'm trying to get fixed right now. So that's
Yep.
not done. When it comes up to my turn, I'll just tell you what I'm doing because I have a pretty good idea anyways, and then you guys have access to my sheet, or at least Richard does.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm done.
Okay, so he's going to start charging,
Oh god, he's powering up.
like actually charging through.
I know.
He is going to go after. Let's see. Someone roll me a 1d2. 1 will be Ris'sh, 2 will be Lucilla.
Got it.
Anybody doing it? I'll pick the one who dies. Sorry,
So it's going
Richard
through
can
Lucilla.
walk
that's for the
the
prick.
area.
It does need to make an acrobatics to see if it can even do this.
Yeah. Actually, to even walk through the area, it needs a DC 10 acrobatics.
What is it trying to do? Climb up the ceiling and drop down?
Charge.
But it's in Greece right now.
You said it's on the wall, right?
Yes.
So wouldn't charging mean that it has to either come down to the floor, pass into and leave Ephixas, and
So this is what I'll say. Yeah, it will provoke.
Okay.
Giant geckos are considered always under the effect of spider climb.
Mhm.
Sure.
It does not need to make climb checks to traverse or vertical or horizontal surfaces.
But what if they're covered in grease?
That's what I'm trying to think of how that would function together.
I think it would, at the very least, count as difficult terrain.
Yeah, like I'm gonna make a check regardless.
Mhm.
But I'm just saying that it does have a possibility of it. So let's see.
Although, if it is difficult terrain, can you not charge out of a difficult terrain?
I thought you could charge through difficult terrain. Can you,
You
not?
cannot without a
Okay.
feat.
Okay, then so he can't charge.
Woo! I'm happy.
So he's just going to attack and move then. So he's going to move around the wall here to here and then get onto the ground. Well, not even ground level. He's just going to be 10 feet up, but he's going to be in range of Haldor to make this attack.
That
Wow.
would provoke from one, wouldn't it?
It will provoke from one. I don't know why I didn't go with the gecko, but there we go. That will miss. And he will swipe at Haldor for 6 points of damage.
That charge makes a huge difference.
Yeah.
It adds double damage.
And he
so-
chose very poorly.
I forget. Short sword's crit on a 19, right? Yeah, I have it. I already have it in the macro. Never mind. Okay, Emanuele.
All right. Manuel's gonna 5 foot over, and wait a minute, does that do what I want it to do? No, he's gonna 5 foot in and take a shot.
Go for it.
Go for it.
Do it. Just do it.
Oof, that
That'll
was bad.
miss.
And then one will continue to pursue. So 15 feet down, subtracts to 25 feet left of foot movement. So 5, 15, 20. And he would be on the ground. Can he reach?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's technically 10 feet up because he's not on ground level, but he's within reach of a 5-foot attack.
Okay. So one is going to. I'm frozen again.
24 will hit. 5 damage. Will not grapple him, though.
Okay. Damn it. Come on, Juan. Do better.
Ris'sh.
Well, Grease didn't work out too well. I
don't know. It saved Lucilla's life.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, that could have just been from full to 0 to Lucilla.
Alright, so I'm going to angle this up to avoid Lon. But let us see how my prepared pocket sand goes. And going to be using a point to make the DC 2 higher.
Color spray. So it'll be a 16 DC?
Yep.
Okay, so let me just double check what their hit dice are.
Got less hope for it really hurting Rip Nugget, but the mount might have low HT.
Yeah. So let me do the will saves on both of them.
I was gonna start targeting the mount.
Yeah.
So Rip Nugget passes. And Chicklet passes.
17 on the +2. That'll do it.
Yep. Yeah, and that would have been full effect to the gecko. Good attempt, though. That could have really changed the game.
Oh yeah.
Are they
Haldor.
still out of brain?
No, you're within range.
All right.
Are you able to make your own rolls, or do you need me to roll for you?
Yeah, I can make my own roll now.
Okay.
Is Lucilla still giving me a bonus?
Yep.
All
I'm
right.
gonna have to cut it out in another round or two so I can have some left for the next boss fight. But for now,
Yeah, I have 3 rounds of rage left, which is why I haven't.
Yeah, you guys are about 30% done with this dungeon.
yeah, that's what I thought.
Nice.
Maybe 20.
Nope.
Yep, that'll miss. Ephixa.
Alright, Fix is going to probably provoke an attack opportunity as she goes there.
Yep, he's gonna take it.
Nope.
We'll miss.
And then she will attack at the gecko.
Okay.
This is +2 for flanking. 21.
That would hit, but he's gonna use mounted combat to try to deflect it, which he does.
That's why I figured he'd try to. Yeah.
And he also has combat
that's
reflexes.
shit
So.
rider.
The mounted combat's a feat that's so essential to a mounted build
Yeah.
that it should
Yeah.
practically be a default option.
Well, it's also the prerequisite to quite a few mounted.
Yeah. It's one of those. Why isn't this just a default rule Pathfinder feat, if you ask me?
Right.
Yeah.
In hindsight, really glad I didn't go with the mounted option, because then we would have to deal with 2 of these mounts.
Let's see. I can't see him right now, so I'm going to move here. Okay, hold on. Let me measure something. I still have movement. Okay, this is a kooky idea. You said I can climb this pillar, right?
Yes.
I've only used 5 foot of movement, so I would like to climb 15 feet up the pillar.
Okay, go ahead and roll me a climb check.
All right. You said it was like DC 5, so this should be pretty
Yeah.
easy.
DC 5, you still can only move half your movement up, but if
Okay,
you can get high enough, I'll let you go the full movement.
9, so
So it would take your full movement. You can get 10 feet up the pillar.
that's good enough. Because if
Target the gecko. We gotta wear it down.
I've got a kooky idea here. So
Okay.
now, whip is one-handed, so holding onto the pillar one-handed. I do have range. I'm going to try to trip the rider off the gecko.
Yeah, go for it. That's a good idea.
14.
14 will not succeed.
Did think so, but I thought he might be dex based.
It's a solid idea.
Oh, I forgot to put a 2 on that. Oh, sorry, it would be 15. I forgot
Still
my
wouldn't
bar.
work.
Okay, have to bring
Versus
it up.
CMD.
Yep.
CMD.
Okay.
He actually has a decently high CMD.
Even
Hey,
with a -2 for being small?
Yeah, my CM, you get a bonus to it as a small.
Not CMD.
Oh, no, I'm
Like-
thinking of AC. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have it on a
goes
sheet
up,
what he
CMD
has.
goes
so-
down.
But yeah, if you're high
Okay.
dex, your CMD goes up.
That's true.
It's why Manfred's CMD was so impossible to beat, because it was a dex plus attack bonus plus charisma.
Yeah.
So he's going to charge above Juan. He's not going to get an attack attack. Juan's not going to be able to get an attack of opportunity, but everyone else will.
How can he charge?
Ride by attack, and he's 10 feet up.
Don't you have... Oh, okay. Okay, I got you.
He's within reach of attacking, but he's technically above you guys.
I just thought you'd have to move 10 feet before you
He's moving past him and attacking at the other end.
Okay.
But he has ride by attack, so it won't provoke from Juan.
Right.
Woo, hold
He's
one.
targeting Juan, right?
Yes.
Fix will attack go for the mount.
Yeah.
+2 for flanking.
And actually, if
That will hit. He's going to use his mounted combat.
he moves like that, because then I think I would get another one,
1, 2. Yeah, you can get 2.
because I have combat reflex.
So that does hit the mount.
Okay, so 6 damage, and he can't use mounted combat until his next turn.
All right.
That.
I'll do mine, also targeted at the mount. Let's see if we can get him down. Number 1, I'm guessing that misses.
That will miss, yeah.
And number 2. My rolls today, man, they've all been under 5.
Do you have a hero point you could tap?
Yeah,
I think everyone still has
the
at least
rest of
one
us.
left.
Yeah,
I think
I spent my last one.
Yeah, I got a hero point.
Hey,
There
that's
we
what we
go.
like to
Damn.
see.
Yeah, it doesn't kill it, but it's definitely a lot weaker. -12, not 125.
Mine is
15 will miss one. But that's all he can move. Actually, let's see. No, he can move farther than that. He's going to just keep charging through and use his full movement to get 15 up over here.
It's on you, Emanuele. Take out the mount.
Emanuele.
Manuel's going to completely ignore you and shoot at the guy again.
That will hit this time.
And then Juan will climb up the
That's
pillar.
a nasty bit of damage.
He's hit him 3 times.
Oh, yeah.
Juan
I think
will
that's the first
climb
one
up
you've
the
gotten
pillar.
maxed, though, on him.
Yeah.
That's not even max, actually. Never mind.
And so he can make it up 5. He can actually make it up all the way to 15 feet.
Yep.
We'll go up and try to bite. And I will command Juan to attack the gecko. This time.
That'll miss.
Okay.
Ris'sh.
Oh, and sorry, Emanuele will 5-foot step away.
Right. Making sure that's in the thing. Alright.
So, Lucilla, how do you
Still be
feel
at 15
being on that
feet
pole
there.
with the snake?
Yeah. Just trying not to get
kind of-
trying not to get impaled here.
Yeah, it's just wrapped around you. It's cool.
This time, instead of pocket sand, I will burning hands.
Okay, then. Reflex DC is 14, or are you boosting it?
It's, yeah, let's go ahead and boost it.
Rip Nugget fails. His trusty companion also fails. And
Nice.
with 10 points of damage, the gecko's up, but Rip Nugget is not.
Which means he also falls 10 feet, possibly under a giant gecko.
Yeah, I'm just gonna put him off screen for a second because the gecko's still there.
Oh, I thought you said I killed the gecko.
No, you killed Rip Nugget.
Quickly! Try to tame the gecko.
Haldor.
The gecko's currently 15 feet up.
Yes.
Yeah, not much I can do.
Throw Lucilla. Wait, she's too high up already.
Wait, can you climb? Oh, no. I said Juan's already up in the air. I was thinking.
Juan and Lucilla are both sharing that pillar. There's no room for anyone else.
Right. For a second, I thought Juan was on the ground. He could just run up his back, but nope.
All right, I guess I'm gonna move down here, and I guess wait for the gecko to drop. I don't know, but
Okay.
I'm under the gecko.
Okay.
Quick, get a broom and poke at it.
Ephixa.
Let's see. She'll go this
Dog
way.
pile in the corner.
Is she able to see or reach Emanuele from there?
Yeah.
Okay. Then she'll hit him with a. How far down are you, Emanuele?
On a scale from 1 to 24, he's at a 13.
Okay. I'll hit you with a empowered. Oh no, we'll go with a. We'll just keep that in the pocket. We'll go ahead and just do a lay on hands.
He kind of recoils from your reach, but
Oh god, girl's touching me! No.
Yeah, it occurred to me earlier this session that Manuel's greatest fear is just Nasarima.
that might actually be his cure.
No,
No.
would break
First
him.
one, then the other.
Okay. Lucilla.
Then the first again.
Can I just crawl around to the other side of this pillar?
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna drop my whip on the floor there, and I'm gonna pull out my +1 returning cold iron dagger, and I am just gonna give it a little swing.
Little swing.
Just gonna throw it at him. Oh, hold on.
Returning dagger action.
There we go. What the? Why did it? Sorry, the sheet's giving me some guff here for a second. I should not have a +10 to that attack roll. What are you doing, sheet? Okay, I think this math is right. 15.
15 will hit,
3 piercing damage.
and the gecko is down.
Yeah!
Does it fall on top of Haldor?
Well, Rip Nugget's on the ground, Haldor standing over him, and the gecko just falls on top of Haldor. It is a literal Haldor sandwich.
And
I am
then
going to move him away from the corner so we're not crowded up.
Help him before he eats his way out.
as a swift action, I just pull the dagger back to him.
Does it take an action for it to, or does it just reappear in your hand?
It technically comes back at the start of my next turn.
Gotcha.
All right, guys, we did it. Oh wait, that's not why we came here.
Yeah, second blood for Lucilla. Also, Emanuele, could you please get your snake off this pillar?
One heal. Troops, very good job.
Juan cast Cure Light Wounds.
And this is probably a good point for a bathroom break if anyone wishes to take it.
Yeah, I'm about to pop.
So, not too bad for a mid-boss, I don't think.
No, it's all good.
Nearly knocked out Emanuele in one blow.
Yeah.
Yeah, so not counting crits, his maximum damage at a charge is 18 damage, so had all the fun charge feats. Ride by, mounted combat, spirited charge.
I actually killed something.
Is she going to have an existential crisis now?
No. I killed a goblin in the first session. I killed 2. No, I'm going on Star Wars logic. Where Luke Skywalker is just a G. Willikers farm boy from the backwater of nowhere, but they just cold stone shoot stormtroopers like it's nothing. So, I'm going with Star Wars logic.
I mean, I would say that there's worse logic, but it's cold, it's dirty and gritty and gets everywhere.
Yep. that reminds me. Something that's kind of funny and surreal is in the newest Mortal Kombat game, they just released the last DLC characters. I don't play, but I just keep up with them. And one of them is Rambo, actually voice acted by Sylvester Stallone. And while that is very cool, they have these things where it's like whenever you start a multiplayer match, they have like one of like 3 different conversations between the 2 characters that they cycle through, which is kind of fun to give context. The most surreal part is that one of the previous DLC characters is the Joker from DC Comics. So you literally can have Rambo talking with the Joker. It is the most surreal thing in the world. Never thought those 2 characters react. Like Rambo and RoboCop, also in that game. Sure, they're kind of related in that they're classic 80s action movies, but also Sylvester Stallone's reading of the lines varies greatly from good acting to I don't think he wanted to do any more takes.
Well, let's see. Out of first level spells, I got a scroll that I can use, a Burning Hand, which I was debating on whether I was going to use that or the memorized one.
I'm down to my last 6 rounds of Bardic. So.
The last spell I have is Communal Protection from Evil, which I will have to use a point to raise caster level on to be able to give everyone a minute of that. But I figure that'll come in handy against the evil cleric.
Mm-hmm.
If we're out of combat, can Emanuele go ahead and heal himself?
Yeah, any healing you want to do. It's no combat currently, so.
As future reference, what would you rule on just making a normal melee attack with the Shocking Grasp held?
Like, what do you mean?
Well, if you don't actually touch anyone with a touch spell, you hold the charge indefinitely.
Yeah.
But it also says if you touch anything, period, even accidentally, with that hand, it discharges. And since I'm making natural attacks,
I mean, if you were trying to say that you combine Shocking Grasp with your claw,
yeah.
I'd imagine, yeah.
Alrighty then. Might actually start using that wand since I'm out of everything else.
Yeah, do you want this Produce Flame one, by the way? I mean, I'm just going to keep sucking at using it.
Yeah,
It lasts for like a couple minutes, and it keeps producing more fireballs. You could do a lot worse.
And you can also use it as a touch attack.
yeah. It puts a flame, it specifically with natural weapons puts a flame on each claw that stays for like 3 minutes.
Yeah, the thing is, it's a Shaman Druid spell, so I'd have to UMD it as well.
Yeah, but you're probably better at that than me.
It is a charisma thing, so probably not.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got a flat 10 charisma.
I'm back.
And also, I think that just FYI, that wand, I think it's with a wand of a touch spell like that. I think it comes from the wand. It doesn't cast it on your hand. Not sure how that works.
Produce Flame, it explicitly states in your hand. It's literally
No, but I'm like the when you use a wand of like the Shocking Grasp one, I think
it
goes from the wand. I don't know how that works.
Yeah, Shocking Grasp one would
It's
go.
kind of up to DM.
The Produce Flame one does go to the hand because if you look at the spell, it says target your hand. So
That makes sense.
So you
So the way I'll rule that is if you use the wand to put it on your hand, it will provoke, because normally if you use a wand, it doesn't provoke because you're using it through the wand. So you're usually just like with the wand itself, you're Shocking Grasping, you're like tasing somebody with it.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're using the wand to put it in your claw, I'll say that basically acts like a normal spell where it would provoke when you did it. But once you have it in your hand and it's charged, it doesn't matter then.
Yep. Sounds fair. Loki's making noise according to Skype. Is everyone back?
I'm here.
I think everyone's back. I'm not sure about Michael.
I'm here.
Okay. So yeah, you're back. The throne room has now gone quiet. A few dead bodies and a gecko.
Loot the shit out of his corpse. I dash over to it.
Well, one of these should be the royal coffers.
Well, I think we should find the ritual or whatever that's going to happen before we start looting anything.
Well,
The gecko.
These bodies aren't going anywhere.
I do agree with that, but he might have something magical on him. I just quickly hit it with detect magic.
Yeah, looking over, there is magic on the Warcaster. There is, and there is magic on Rip Nugget himself.
I search Rip Nugget.
He has 2 potions and a short sword that is magical.
Oh, hell yeah. I'm just loading out with all the magical tiny weapons.
And then the other one has a potion and a wand that are magical.
Awesome.
Is there anything in this back room here?
I'm looking at this back room real quick. Let's see.
Can we identify those potions?
Yeah, if you want to roll a spellcraft while I'm describing this room.
I'm going to spellcraft that sword, too. So for 20.
So before we get into the items and stuff, this room itself, several rugs made of dog and horsehair lie strewn over the dirt floor of this room. Against the north wall is a collection of horseshoes, each one nailed to the wall. To the east, it's a ragged padded chair next to a rickety desk. That looks like it once was antique, but has long since been like chopped and chipped and rusted and split in certain spots. Northwest corner is a canopied bed with silk sheets, and actually a very elaborate headboard that features nymphs and satyrs cavorting in the forest.
What does
The
that
headboard
mean?
itself is pretty bashed in.
While they're out there, going through all that, she's going to search in here for anything of value.
What
No
does
problem.
cavorting mean?
Go ahead and roll me a perception, and I'll get back to you after I.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, it
you don't know.
depends. How loyal
I'll
to the
just-
mythology do you want to be, Coach, versus how they're really intending
I was
it?
going to say Nasserino
Oh.
cavort.
Yeah, I was joking.
Yeah. So. Let's see.
I wanted Richard to have to explain it.
I was just ignoring it.
No.
Okay, so for the spellcraft, the potions, there's 2 potions of Cure Moderate,
Nice.
and there's 1 potion of Cure Light. The sword is just a +1 short sword.
Kicking.
And the wand is a wand of Silent Image with 5 charges.
All right. Let's see. Got a wand. That's probably for Ris'sh. I got health potions here. Who wants them?
I would not mind carrying one again. I think it's a great idea for the commander in the back to have one to be able to pick up the troops.
Is the gecko dead or dying?
Rip Nugget is dying.
Oh,
Gecko is dying.
I just
Finish off Rip Nugget and try and stabilize the gecko.
I just kick him a little bit.
And you stabilize the gecko?
I'll try. I'll roll a heal check. Yeah.
Gecko stabilized.
I want a pet.
So I got 2.
There's worse pets.
I got
Yeah.
two cure moderate wounds and 1 cure light wounds. Out of character, I recommend literally anyone else take these besides me because I've got the lowest health. I'm just like a meat balloon, so if someone hits me, I'm gonna go down anyway, so it's useless.
I'll take a cure moderate.
Alright, that's 1 cure moderate for you. Got 1 more cure moderate and a cure light.
I'll take a cure moderate.
Alright. Who wants the light? It's like a normal cure wounds potion, but with more aspartame.
I'll take it too, if no one else will take it.
Mm.
Well, why don't, Haldor, why don't you drink it now?
It's the let's see, I'm missing 10 hit points.
It's the 1d8 + 1 potion.
Yeah.
Hey, it puts you back over 30.
So I got 2 more doors in here.
Yep. plus this bedroom that Ephixa went up and explored.
Yeah, Emanuele's going to take a look in there.
Anyone who wants to go in there, you can roll perception while I'm
Also,
revealing the other rooms.
Is everyone cool if I just keep this +1 short sword?
Go for it.
Yep.
Ephixa sticking with her scimitar.
Oh yeah! Everyone beware! My maximum melee damage is 5.
Nice.
Oh wait, sorry, take that back. It's still 4. It's just it nullifies the -1 I had.
So looking into this room, Ephixa, it contains a very small armory of crudely made weapons, mostly dog slicers and short bows, several goblin-sized suits of studded leather, and some dented shields. All in all, there's about, I'll save you some time from looking around. There's 23 dog slicers, 11 short bows, 80 arrows, 11 suits of studded leather, 6 light wooden shields, and 2 coiled whips, all small, all considered small category.
Can I take 16 of those arrows?
Yeah. And on the north wall hangs a single dog slicer that looks better than the rest. It is considered a masterwork dog slicer.
Good. The best garbage around.
Pretty much.
You said all the bows are small sized? Damn. All right.
Yeah, this is a very much goblin armory.
Yep.
And they're not magical, so they don't resize magically.
Yeah.
There's such a thing as a hand bow.
Yes, but
This will still take the Masterwork Dog Slicer. It might sell for something.
All good.
That's
And did
why.
you ever roll for perception for Emanuele up in the room?
I did. I knocked out a big 9.
Yeah, you see about as much as Ephixa did.
Mm-hmm. There may be some valuables to some of you up in that, what you call it, a sleeping chamber.
You guys got to pump up them numbers, yo.
Hey,
Haldor can't stop rolling a 2.
I consistently get over 20 with my knowledge roll. You know.
Can't you not get lower than a 10 or something?
Well,
I can take a 10 on knowledge local anytime I want.
By the way, Lucilla, when you were searching Rip Nugget, he also has a ring of keys on him.
Ooh. Well, that'll make picking locks faster.
That means he's probably got a chest somewhere around here. We should take a double look. Maybe in that sleeping chamber.
I can't help but agree with.
Check under his armor.
Huh?
Might find a chest there.
Oh,
Sheesh.
I do agree with Haldor though that we shouldn't spend too much time looking. We are in the middle of a goblin fortress. Though.
Yes, but I'm also detecting magic in this room, so.
Let's see. Detecting magic. You do not detect any magic.
Me. Fancy bed.
I think he's gonna open up this door.
Okay. If my controls will let me do it. It actually was locked, but with Lucilla right next to you, she could would see you struggling with it and probably just lean over and click, it's unlocked.
Mm-hmm.
The foul-smelling room is a affront to all senses as soon as you open it. There are haunches of poorly smoked meat from hanging on hooks on the ceiling or that lie heaped on crates. In many cases, the meat seems to be dog or horse. But in many other cases, the meat has different features that you might recognize, like feet or hands or faces.
Oh, I just realized you said an affront to all senses. That means you can just taste it in the air.
Yep. Yeah. Fix will close that door and it's like, nah, that's a larder that nobody wants to deal with right now.
I mean,
Don't speak for Ris'sh. Ris'sh and Juan are creeping that way.
Hey, those are some tasty orphans.
what are they gonna do? Tell their parents?
Fix will check this door, see if it's locked.
Oh, it is unlocked.
I
Open it up.
watched a Pathfinder 2E actual play, and then one guy, I forgot his character's name, but his title was the Orphan Puncher. He would specifically go out and find orphans to beat up, and they're fighting this monster, and it kept avoiding him. And he goes, it has the tenacity of an orphan.
Anyway, this room itself looks like it was one of the guard towers. Open a flight of wooden stairs winds up the door to a ceiling 30 feet above.
Think so. Check this door.
Again, they do that thing where the arrow is pointing downward when people would assume upward.
I think it's because it's like going down this way. I guess I don't know. Some of the arrows kind of make little sense in this.
Did we beeline just straight for the actual boss room?
More or
Seems that way.
less.
Yeah.
Check in this one.
Give me 1 second. My roll 20 is being a little slow on it.
Yeah, mine's
I
sticking
mean, yeah, we just went to the one set of double doors.
To be fair, I feel like that's what my character was.
No, you went to the second. There was another set of double doors. This
Yeah,
room
it's probably the
itself.
ritual.
Um,
Some sort of barracks.
yeah, it's a poorly constructed set of bunk beds with little more than hammocks slung between frames. You see actually like cockroaches and rats kind of skirting between the beds.
Look at them. Just snacks laying all over the place. I assume that's their snacks, anyways.
Okay, racist.
Yeah.
Hey, after peering into the larder, all bets are off.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, but that's people. Those are rats. It's totally different.
You did not know what Melgak liked before looking in there, eh?
I had some ideas, but it's entirely different when you are confronted face to face with it, literally.
I mean, it's technically not cannibalism if it makes you feel any better, Vic.
It doesn't really help much. That wasn't the cannibalistic aspect that really crossed my
Would-
mind.
Would that
Very
make
few
you
things
feel
appreciate
better?
the odd menu.
Go check this door.
It is locked.
He,
So if you open it, yep.
I violently throw it at Fix's head just to see what happens.
It is a set of stairs leading down.
We have a path down. Won't be surprised if that's where we need to go, but do we want to clear out the rest of this floor first?
I'm gonna say see if the door can be unlocked from inside, and then we might as well relock it if it can't.
You'll check it.
You're trying to see if it can be unlocked from the other side.
Yeah.
It would need another key if you were going to unlock it from either side.
Okay, so she'll close it and lock it, just to play it safe.
I mean, yeah, anyone important probably has a copy, but hey. Still a few other doors.
You click me over to where they walked off to. I was away from the screen for a second.
No, you will remain in the darkness forever.
Okay, cool.
Oh yeah, you can barely see, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, right, dark vision. I'm sorry. I'll get back and get Haldor.
Well, some of you had torches and stuff activated.
Yeah.
So.
I don't
He's already
remember
back
if
over where you
claimed the other one, but
Fix will open up this door.
Okay.
Yeah, I used another sun rod. That's what I did.
Opens up into another hallway with a door to the north and one to the west.
Gotta check the double door.
Double with cheese.
tower.
Yep, it is another watchtower
Oh
with
shit.
another 30 feet above.
Triple double door.
Do you
It
get a
just
roll
keeps
again?
doubling down.
Hey, are you ready for this? Quadruple double door.
Oh, no.
Oh shit.
What are
Guys,
these rooms even used for?
guys, this is 4 double doors. I don't know what
It makes you
she
get a
can
free move.
open up this one.
Secret boss!
Hold on 1 second before you go any further.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
As
makes
you enter, you see a bunch of goblins and dogs that look like they're training. Before they all see you, and let's roll some initiative.
Ephixa will shout out, "Your king is dead. Retreat now or die with him."
Listen, somebody's got to get this Goblin of the Century award. I don't care.
I think they think just make them king, yes?
Also, it's also whether or not they believe you.
And I'm definitely saying my thing satirically.
Yeah.
Rip nugget es muerte!
See, I think everyone's in here. Let me change into some less pleasant music. Into some combat music. Ephixa, you're up first.
5 foot step up and 2 up and attack against this one.
Swing and a miss, swing and a hit.
All right.
Bash him against the wall there. Is Emanuele, it's your turn.
All right. We'll move up to see what the commotion is. And take a shot at that ugly dog.
The dog yelps in pain as you just shoot it in the torso and it goes limp.
Oh, gee, I was aiming for the Goblin.
20 to hit Ephixa.
Ouch, yep, that'll hit.
Yep, this guy brings his horse chopper and just stabs you in the gut. Goblins are now going to dogpile on Ephixa because you're the one that they can reach.
Goblin pile?
So 2 of them will have flanking, so the attacks will be 2 higher.
Except this
Well,
one. Is
yeah,
nice.
so that one will be a flat roll. So 2 flat rolls and 1 with 2 higher. So I'll do the 2 higher one first. Doesn't matter. Miss. And we'll hit you for another 3 damage.
Is that the one that was at a -2?
No.
Okay.
That was the second one. The one that was at a -2
Gotcha.
was a 17, but he's flanking, so it would just be a flat roll.
Okay.
And then Haldor. You hear the sound of your friendly neighborhood goblins just swinging and missing. Mostly.
All right. 10 feet this way. Okay.
You should be able to just 5 foot diagonally and get in there.
Well, can I attack from here? I don't know.
Yeah.
Is Ris'sh wanting to be in combat? I don't know. Because sometimes Ris'sh goes into melee.
Yeah, but just go wherever you need to be.
Okay.
You can hit him either direction, though. The double doors are open.
Hey, this doesn't matter. On just everything base, right? I don't have a bonus from anyone.
No bonuses.
Didn't think so. All right.
All the doors are open because we've just been kicking through them like we own the place.
Hey, pretty soon you might.
We do own the place.
Yeah, that one just gets cleaved.
Haldor, the goblin deleter.
Yeah, you say that, but these 5s, man.
Okay. Goblin dog's his turn. One will go here.
Using the power of math and a really big sword.
Ephixa, one of them will provoke to get into a position to attack you.
Okay. She'll take the swing.
Well, that one will attack Haldor, but never mind. It's going to attack you. You gotta kill the thing. So 2 bites against Ephixa. Miss and miss. And this is Lucilla's turn.
So I'm gonna 5 foot up. I'm gonna throw my knife at it.
Go for it.
Let's see.
That will be at a -4 because it's in melee with an ally.
Yeah, having some weirdness with this knife throwing macro. I don't know why when I set it to ranged, it goes to +10 when it should be +7. Just pretend it's 3 lower than whatever I roll. Yep, that'll miss.
Yep.
Maybe I should just add a.
Well, you could probably just leave it at melee and roll,
Oh,
and we know
did
you're
you,
throwing it.
Yeah, that's what I have been doing. But my default ranged is 6, so ranged +1 should be 7.
did you set it to ranged plus dex?
Yeah.
I think
Oh, okay, I
dex
see.
wise.
That's doubling your dex, yeah.
Gotcha. I see now. Yeah.
Ris'sh, you're up.
Well, it's still there, so I guess I'll 5 foot in and full attack the goblin dog.
Miss hit will bring it down. You can bring that other one to bear against the goblin that's next to Ephixa if you like.
Yeah, sure.
As you just reach your head in next to Ephixa and just bite at its hand. Okay, Ephixa.
Alright. She'll target the dog and do up and fight against him. Take down the plague bringers.
That will hit and won't bring it down, but it'll hurt it. So yeah, the 12 will miss. Okay. Emanuele. You're muted if you're talking.
Yep. 5 foot step up and take a shot at the plague bringer as well.
That will hit. And that will bring it down. Okay. Goblin's going to delay his turn as he shouts commands at his goblin friends. And then they, listening to him, which I think the only one that can understand what they're saying is Lucilla.
Yep.
Basically trying to yell them to get into a better formation. So they're both going to 5 foot to here. They're not going to have flanking against Ephixa, but one's going to attack Haldor, one's against Ephixa. So Haldor will miss. Ephixa will miss. And he takes his turn. He's going to move into a flanking position. And he's going to attack and get a +2 on his attack roll against Ephixa. And does not matter. And then it is Haldor's turn. They brought one to you, Haldor.
All right. Swing and hopefully a hit.
Nope.
Nope. That was a solid 3.
It's just one of those nights. I
Yeah,
can
the
already tell.
the dice just do not like us.
Lucilla.
These goblins are wearing armor, aren't they?
Yes.
You know what? Why did it do that? Roll20 did this thing where it de-minimized my sheet, but just made it just the heading name.
Mm-hmm.
It's like we minimized your unminimized sheet. All right, I think that should be good. Yeah. Okay. Oh, never mind. Scroll all the way down. Apologies. Trying to fix it. Shit. Roll20 just had a brain fart on me. I'm just gonna try.
It's going a little slow right now.
I'm gonna try throwing my knife again at the one in front of Haldor. I believe I fixed the number here. Yep, I did. So this will be -4 to this.
Nope. It swings wide, almost hits Haldor.
Sorry.
It actually fixes a little bit of his messed up shave from the previous day. Ris'sh.
Well, not a whole hell of a lot to do, but full attack the one that stepped in over here.
That'll hit him twice. Won't
Just
bring
go
him
back.
down, but
Just go back to tripping.
it's because you don't have that precise shot.
Oh, no, it's not. I was just having fun.
Yeah. Okay.
In and out of character.
Yep. Ephixa.
Alright, 5-foot step, and 2 of them fight against the commando. Yeah.
Does not confirm.
Damn it.
Does do 9 points of damage, though.
One of these days, both attacks will hit. One of these days.
One of these days, one beautiful day, both will hit, crit, and confirm.
Yeah.
We like to dream.
Mhm.
Emanuele. Targeting that one, I assume, because I can't hear you.
Man, I'm getting bad at that.
You're probably 2 drinks in, at least.
Getting?
2.
As a breakfast.
Oh, I'm just talking about this hour, and we're only a minute in.
There you go.
Yeah, that'll bring that one down. Goblin Commando is still yelling orders at this guy, but he's not going to listen, and he is going to attack Haldor. And miss. He's going to curse at him, but continue attacking Ephixa. And miss. Haldor. Hey, don't feel bad. The dice hate me equally today, too.
Mhm.
That'll miss. Lucilla.
I'm going to use my whip in the other hand after my... Does the dagger teleport just fly back to my hand? Doesn't matter. I'm just curious for theming.
Just flies right back.
Yeah, after I catch it, I'm going to... Okay, fine. And I'm just going to trip him. 20.
Yeah, that'll trip him.
I just imagine I keep throwing it, keep missing, go, and just like one-handed wrap it around his neck and bring him right down. Fine.
You moving or you staying there?
Sure about that.
It's all I got. I'm staying here.
Okay, Ris'sh.
Guess I'll sidle up. And, the one just fell, so we might as well tear into him.
Nom nom.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, with +4, all those hit and just eviscerate them.
Try to do something fancy.
Fix it.
5-foot step, 2 weapon attack with flanking.
Yep.
So +2 to the attacks.
1 will hit and hit him good. Still up. Emanuele.
Alright, Emanuele will, seeing that Vix was still in combat stance, will sneak his way up here and take a pot shot.
Pot shot. That's a pot shot.
Mm-hmm.
That'll hit and bring it down.
Ouch. Okay. I'm going to use Empowered Cure Light Wounds on myself.
Hold on.
Sweet 11 hit points.
Did it again. There's the cookie shut. There we go. Now that you had a time to get to this area, this is a large courtroom that there actually is no roof to. It is open sky. Partially trampled grass grows fitfully in different places, stained with either blood or scratched in different and dug up in other spots. To the north appear what to be 2 dead goblins lying slumped against this outbuilding here. I don't have the bodies on there, but like basically in these spaces, there's 2 dead goblins just kind of sitting there. It looks like their heads have been crushed in.
Just like the training grounds at home.
Whatever Lucilla was doing, she stops to ponder what Emanuele just said. Like, every day she wonders, am I friends with the minor fashion?
Fix will check out this door.
Let me review.
I'm curious. Hey, 19. So, is that enough to tell if the what made the wounds on these goblins? Like, was it other goblins or?
Yeah, I'll get to that in one moment.
Mhm.
The one you're opening, Fixa, is it's just a bunch of. It's a shelves lined with crude tools, nets, tacks for goblin dog lines. It looks very much like a storage shed.
Gotcha.
There are, to the northeastern part of it, stands an L-shaped wooden cage that contains over a dozen rabbits, though.
Okay.
And
She'll go ahead and open up the cage and let the rabbits out.
they all start. They're a little nervous, like they're not going to come out immediately. But as soon as you start leaving the room, they start hopping everywhere.
It's
So-
a swarm!
One grabs one and swallows it up.
Then they all go back in the cages.
I cast Discord note and just explode all the rabbits. Just Fixes standing in the doorway, just splatter.
Blood.
Wipes off her face.
Don't make me jump like that.
Anyway, Ris'sh, these are very distinct. Like the heads are caved in. It's a very distinct shape. It's definitely made from horse hooves.
Wasn't Smooth Skin missing horse kill goblin here?
So if I was to guess, behind this door we would find. I'm going to open up the door. Another hallway. That's what I thought. But behind this door.
As you actually get over to this door and take a closer look at it, the door to this outbuilding has been nailed shut, and then additional boards have been nailed over those doors or those boards. The door itself is cracked and splintered in places. The two dead goblins, their heads crushed in, lie just in the dirt, ripening and covered in flies.
They take horse alive? That odd. You know, given pointed goblin skull, what's left of.
Emanuele, you're decent with animals. Check this out.
Sure. Haldor, can you pull those boards out?
Maybe not pull all of them.
Just enough to peek through at head height.
All right, I can try.
So yeah, you roll me a strength check if you want to try to break those boards loose.
Just some at the top, not all of them. I want to wedge a dagger into the door and see if I can pry it open just enough to peek through.
Either way, it would require a strength check to pull those boards off. Oh yeah. With no effort, you just
with it.
with no effort, you just reach over and the boards he points out, you just yank like they're just made of like nothing. Just yank, yank, yank.
The continuing door-related adventures of Haldor.
On today's episode, portcullis. It's like a door, but fancy.
So you're trying to like wedge a knife in to just kind of creak open the door to peek in?
No.
Yeah,
There's
try and
the
wedge to the top because I know there's still boards, holding the bottom. So if I can crack the top just a little bit to see what's in there, assuming there's a wild stallion.
I was gonna say, as you crack open the door a little bit, all you get to see is a wisp of black hair as you see, or not even see, you feel the door jostle as two hooves hit against the door.
Oh, there's a beautiful specimen in there, and he's going to attempt to start trying to calm the animal with some handle animal.
Okay.
Actually, he can do. Hold on, let me go to super hunter tricks.
Thanks, will try to assist.
Yeah, I think you're probably better at it though. Do you have wild empathy?
I do not.
Okay, so I can use wild empathy like diplomacy to improve the attitude of an animal.
Okay. And you're like trying to do this through the door?
Yeah, but I assume this building doesn't have a ceiling either. So
It does.
Oh. Well, then I'm whispering sweet nothings through the cracked door.
Don't want to keep Bill and Ted in there too long. Because it's a wild stallion.
It seems to still be beaten against the door. Doesn't seem to be responding to your. Also, I don't know why you rolled diplomacy, but you know.
Because
Wild
Wild empathy.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
diplomacy and stuff, animal handling.
Yeah, it's either way. It still doesn't seem to. It falls on deaf ears essentially at the moment.
I say
Maybe
we.
let's calm down.
Not sure if it'll calm down in there, but I think we could go ahead and search ahead, and then on our way out, remove the rest of the boards, open the door, and just leave it to graze for a bit. See if being out of such a confined space will help it out.
Sounds like a good idea.
I'm already gone.
Mhm.
Eeny, meeny, miny, north. You know, I'm always surprised by how many doors these goblins like.
Opening the top one
Okay.
seems to be a hallway going down.
All right. And that one?
There's so many people on top of each other. I don't know which one you're
The
on.
lower door.
Yeah.
Not that one, but I guess
Oh.
we would open that
Oh,
one.
it's open now, so we'll go with that one first. So this one, a round table and a few chairs are the only furnishings in this room. Nothing else seems to be of note. And then
Their
this
war
one
room.
has more in it. Before you go in, where is the? So the small, foul-smelling room features little more than a reeking hole in the ground. Its rim stained with refuse and waste.
Yeah.
It drops.
You found the privy.
If you want to roll me a perception.
Absolutely. Wow.
Yeah, you don't see anything there.
Lucilla goes to turn to close the door, but then stops, thinks about it, quickly shoots a detect magic in there.
Let's see.
It feels like goblins would try to flush something.
No, nothing magical.
Okay.
Anyone else who walks by that room can roll a perception, though.
Hey, Emanuele, I found your room.
Yeah.
Yeah, it reminds me of you. It's full of shit.
Emanuele steps in and is affronted by many senses. Go ahead and roll me perception for you too, Emanuele, when you step in.
I do defecate on a regular basis, but I do not understand.
Nope. So Ris'sh rolled high enough. To the back of the back of it lies let's see. The west wall of this nasty smelling room hides what looks to be a secret door. because I forgot to set it up right. But where Emanuel's standing is technically supposed to be the second part of the room, and it's supposed to be a small little thing.
I've hit a barricade.
There you go. So looking inside, there is a single large sea chest with a heavy iron padlock.
Jewelman, bring key.
What did you call her?
Right.
Fixwood, hand over the keys.
Well, no, I have the keys.
I thought you threw them at me.
Temporarily. I took them back
Oh, why'd you take them back?
when you weren't looking.
Oh, okay.
Clearly. That's why we're having this conversation. Yeah.
Jewelman, her hair is purple and shiny like jewel.
All right. What's up?
Chest with lock.
Gotcha. Do I have a key for this?
Looking at him, it does look like you have a key that'll fit.
All right.
You open it?
I do that.
Which way do you turn the key?
Left.
Richard, always messing with the doors.
Okay, so you go to open the door, you slide the key in, you turn it left. And let's see.
I
Yeah,
start.
sticking
door-
cloud trap would be.
The door, the chest opens, and this rusty blade of jagged metal springs out. It's going to make an attack roll against you. D20 plus 8.
Turn to the right.
Miss.
Will
21.
be a delight. Turn
I said it's a
to
plus
the left.
8. That's a flat roll.
Oh,
Will
sorry.
your death.
Yeah, that gets me.
I do that sometimes just to save on having to type things out.
No, I hear you.
So that's a D8 plus 4 damage,
I swear if this kills me.
7 damage,
No, it
and then I need you to make me a fortitude save.
Mother ever.
It's always the one you don't check.
8.
Okay, so
Plus 4.
+4 versus traps.
Magical.
Where's
trap.
magic traps?
yep, so this is not a magical trap. This wound, it hits you deep in your hand, and your muscles begin to spasm up as you are like almost immediately begin to experience a splitting headache as you contract tetanus. You take 4 dexterity damage.
Ooh.
Well, I'm going to be useless for the rest of this dungeon.
Roll me a D100.
Why did my dexterity just go down? I mean, I was about to adjust it with the temp, but it just went from 16 to 14.
Racial
Roll me a
bonus
D-
if you're
uh,
over.
D100.
Is there
by
a
the
certain
way.
onset or is it just instantaneous?
It happens instantaneous, then it has a wait. No, I was wrong. It's an onset, so that doesn't happen immediately.
Okay, good. I was going to say, like, well,
Okay.
GG,
never mind.
guys. I'll just be standing in the back.
No, you're fine. But my bad. I read it as onset and didn't have. I didn't say anything, so I was like, "Oh, is that immediate?" And no, my bad. So
That's
carry
good.
on. You're fine right now. You just took the damage.
That's
As for the sheet, it's racial bonus for whatever reason. When you hover over it, it reverts to your actual score.
okay. That is weird.
Sorry, I'm not used to using any kinds of diseases and stuff because as a player, you never touch that stuff.
Right.
Or if you do, there's ways to optimize it, but then the game master gets really nervous when they're like, so wait, you're saying with that divine domain, you can make it so the first onset of period is immediately, and then they take 8 points of ability damage if they fail the saving throw? And you're like, yeah, because Father Nurgle is blessed. And then you get told not to do that.
Okay, so after that, you do see a rather sizable collection in there. So I will give you the coinage amount without having to roll an appraise because they are what they are.
You can count. Oh, I got really excited at first. Why you got to put the copper pieces first?
if we want, you guys just want to add that to party loop.
Yeah, I figured you guys wouldn't be like handling that right now. But in addition, there is a leather pouch with 34 gemstones. There is a medium chain shirt, a medium masterwork scimitar, a pair of masterwork manacles, a gold holy symbol of Saren Ray, a jade necklace, and a fine blue silk gown.
Thanks, I found your shit.
What?
And then I just limp out holding my bleeding hand. Yeah, just it's stuff and money.
Do you want me to heal you?
Nope. I got this. I'm gonna use my own cure light wounds, which would be 1d6 plus
1d8.
1d8. Thank you. 3, 6 damage. So I'm just one shy of max. It's all good.
Okay. Fix will check out the chest and look at all the overt Saren Ray regalia. Anybody object to me taking some of this stuff?
No.
I think it was meant for you.
She will go for the
How
new
big is the
scimitar.
chest? Can we pick up the chest?
It would be a burden to carry. It wouldn't be one of those things you might need to come back for if you wanted to carry all that stuff. That's why I'm saying you could probably put it in party loot. But
I was going to say, could I dump it into Juan's saddlebag?
yeah, I can allow that. The chest itself will just stay here, but you can deposit all the other stuff. Most of that stuff will require a praise check, but the money itself is money you get. I never understood when people had a praise checks for coinage.
Yeah.
On my word as a man of Multhoon, we will divvy this loot up when we get back to town.
And we wound up moving on before I got to it, but this path down here, it ends in a collapse.
Gotcha.
It looks like a relatively fresh collapse.
Which path?
The one you're next to,
So you
Rich.
think,
Yeah. Okay.
you think we just start yelling out for the ritual to start?
Emanuele's going to open the store down here.
Leads back to the.
Yeah, but he'll
yay.
Nobody's in the loot thing, right? I'll go ahead and add the
Yeah.
stuff in there. Okay.
He wants to come around here to the store we missed. Or he never saw in it.
Okay, so looking in there, roll a... No, I'm just kidding. Nothing.
That's
The
the
storeroom is half filled with crates and barrels and large sacks of grain. A small hole has been chopped into the lower side of one of the barrels, allowing a bunch of pickles and brine to drain out, giving the room a stink of vinegar. It looks like somebody cut open one of the barrels and had their way with a bunch of pickles.
Oh god.
Poor pickles. Quick perception, just to make sure everything's normal looking.
It just looks like a food storage thing.
Just food stores.
Well, should we
We
check,
ought to head down the stairs.
should we
Yeah,
check the
there's
towers first, or
There's gonna be a ritual. It would be downstairs.
Why are the rituals always downstairs?
I don't know. It's an evil god thing, I think.
They didn't teach you about this at your school.
Well, they did, but it was just kind of like a trope. Hey, Fix, does Saren Ray do anything up high, or is that all underground too?
As far as I know, it's all under the sun. And it is her domain, after all.
See?
should we check the towers for goblins before going down? Or
I mean, they probably would have shot at us by now. We haven't exactly been subtle.
But they haven't noticed much. It was peculiar that those three were just in there training. The alert should have been sounded.
We get a flashback to when we were arguing while creeping along the outer wall, and they just don't hear any of it, even though we're right on the other side of the wall.
Yeah, there's no roof. And they're just in their
Let's see, what
goblins
part
doing.
have we not- There's like a room over here we haven't been to, I think. Like,
I think.
that's the stairs up the tower.
Yeah.
oh, it is. Gotcha.
Let's do it. Do it, do it, do it.
Which tower? Which tower are you going up?
They were talking about heading up
bottom
to that.
left.
Oh wait, are you going down or going up a tower?
Oh, are those stairs down?
Well, I'm looking at the screen right now. Sorry.
They want to go up a tower.
The one on the left or the one on the right?
They're going up the left one, it would look like.
Okay. So as you go up the one on the left, sorry, I was putting something on real quick.
No worries.
There are 2 goblins. In fact, they look like they're like it doesn't. Everyone has seen it before. They're definitely in some kind of food coma. One of them has a leather bag that's full of half-eaten pickles, and the other one is laying with his back on the ground, face up, like holding a stomach that's like looks like it's almost like bloated because he's eaten so much.
Nasty creatures. Why don't you just toss those over, Haldor?
Haldor is speechless.
Why don't you do it then?
Yeah.
I'm not there.
So what? The goblins are just in a food coma?
Pretty much, they're just unconscious, like snoring away, like half-eaten pickles everywhere.
You just want to walk around them?
Like they're on the top floor. It's like when you go up there, they're the goblins that were clearly supposed to be on watch. But it looks like they had a little fun on their own time.
Should you toss them over and dispatch them, or just let them sleep it off?
Does it look like they'll be getting up anytime soon?
Probably not. It looks like
I think we're good to just leave them.
Yeah. No. And they will save you the time of going to the other one. As you go up that one, it is empty.
Anything interesting up?
Couple of snoozing goblins.
You take care of?
I don't think they're going to be a problem.
Melgek is problem.
But we don't need to just kill indiscriminately. You never know. Those 2 may be useful to us in the future. And plus, you have to keep a balanced ecosystem. You get rid of all the goblins, and then who would clean up the trash from the human town?
I mean,
Not sure work that way, but more
sustainable
important
affirmative
matters.
government action, but that was in character, by the way.
I couldn't hear you. I heard something about government.
I said affirmative government action preferably, but
So, shall we go down?
just feels like a waste of statecraft. Yes.
Yes, let us find what we find.
Let's
Make
go,
the group disappear.
fight an evil ritual before my tetanus sets in. I know what tetanus is. That's reasonable.
Okay, so stop moving, everybody.
No.
Yep.
Let me gather you all up.
Don't forget the snake.
He's going to have to stay here until you move far enough in.
All right. Do you want to turn his line of sight off?
He's fine. I don't think I have light emanating from him.
Okay. I know he has a line of sight because whenever I move him, I get a different vision. And that would make it more so that I know I can only command him to see things I can see or attack things I can see.
Counterpoint is you wouldn't be able to move him if you can't see him.
Yeah.
Well, the last game you had, I could see only him, and he had like a little bitty ring around him of just a centimeter.
You should have that still. It's just when you've been in rooms with people with light.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
Yeah. There's a difference between sight and dark sight.
Yeah, he should only have a little bitty ring around him. So,
Yeah, I can't see him at all now.
well, he's not in here right now. The
Yes,
down here,
I can't see him.
down here is completely dark. So, who has dark vision?
Fix it as.
a fix.
I got that lantern that I enchanted, and I don't think anyone claimed that their ever-burning torch.
No, I'm using a sun rod so I can be hands-free.
So it's the torch is 20 feet of regular vision and
And 20 feet of dim light.
And I believe the sun rod is 30 feet of increase one step, and then another step
I'm just adjusting everybody's light levels.
Juan does have low light vision.
That just means he'd see twice as far.
But how's that work? In darkness or in like dusk or?
The torch would be 40-40 for him.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And you said how much light does the sun rod produce?
30 feet, and then another 30 feet of dimmer.
Okay, so everything should be completed for that then.
I'm so glad I can see everything.
Hey, I don't have dark vision either. That's why I have this thing. If you want, what we can do is I can just ride up on your shoulders, and we can Master Blaster this.
Yes.
Go figure that, I update my macros to incorporate the masterwork as I'm testing them out on the, talk to myself. It's all 20, 20 plus attack rolls across the board. Mm-hmm. So that was nice. I burned them here.
So as you enter, a single unlit lantern hangs from a hook on the wall next to where the stairs enter this room from the north. Several rickety doors open into this room, and a few discarded dog pelt lugs lie forgotten in the northeastern corner.
Are there any tracks of disturbance along this unused?
I cast Spark on the lantern.
Okay, so it lights up the room. Give me 1 second. So it should emanate light now, but most of you have vision right now, so it doesn't affect it too much.
Yeah. But it'll help poor Hogthorn. Well, which direction do you guys think?
Which way did you turn the key?
Fix, what direction do you think?
There's no double doors, but this is the closest thing so I'll start with this one.
Okay.
Oh, I was hoping you were going to start with that one.
Oh, good.
I'll step back real quick.
Something's telling you should back up from the door again.
So as you open, dozens of ratty cushions and lumpy pillows and rumpled dogskin furs lie heaped in the south half of this chamber, which smells of nauseating mixture of vinegar and rotten flowers. And while the stink is horrifying enough, it is a perfume worn by 4 hideous-looking goblin women who, 3 hideous-looking goblin women who all seem to be sharing the attention of a partially clothed bugbear.
It's always Loki who finds these rooms.
Sorry, excuse me, close the door.
Yeah, but as you open the door and he looks up, he's like, well then, this is just about to get boring. And I'm gonna go ahead and reveal.
I don't think she's with you.
Thus are the perils of being the designated door kicker.
Mm-hmm.
I just remember Loki flying up his bat familiar to the top of that tower.
Right.
And you're like, I don't know what I expected, but it wasn't that.
So yeah, he reaches and grabs a short bow as a fight is about to occur.
Are they all unarmored and naked?
The women are unarmored. He has his armor on. He just had his pants down.
So you're telling me shackle around the ankles?
Mostly.
Now
It'll be a movement to pull his pants out.
Now I feel awkward about bringing a whip to this fight.
That just excites him more.
The whip, it's only emboldening them.
All right. Here's the plan. I'll go in. Ray of Frost. We'll all laugh at him. And then he'll die of shame.
Oh Lord.
Is it cold in there?
Let's see. 1, 2, 3. I think everyone. I think
Is
we're
this the
missing
game
some.
where you're given hero points for that kind of thing? Because that was
Yeah.
good.
Yep. Kenneth, you get a hero point for that.
Yeah. Aw, not my little prick comment earlier.
The Ray of Frost one was just too good.
Yeah.
I think we're just waiting for Haldor on the initiative turn.
Yeah, let me get that up for you. Click on the token. And initiative.
I mean, they really should have put a sock on the door or something.
Okay. Okay, 1 second.
It's a shame I guess, if I hadn't used the schlong sword joke earlier, it definitely would have been applicable here of him dual wielding a bow and a melee weapon.
I imagine Juan's still coming down the hallway.
Yeah.
You can tell by that.
Okay, Ris'sh.
Oh, I step away to get some more water, and then it's my turn. Well,
Say water makes you go, go, go.
Mm-hmm. Then you have to go somewhere else to undrink the water.
You don't do both at the same time? I call that the clean rinse.
No, you see, I just have one of those weird hamster water things above the toilet. So while I'm going, I'm just like,
See, you joke now, but after I got my kidney stone removed, that basically was me for like 3 or 4 hours after surgery. So,
that hits him for 1 point of cold damage.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, that was one of the women, so no shrinkage involved. Ephixa.
Ephixa, as her move action, will close the door, 5-foot step, and just ready to attack if anybody comes through.
Okay.
Really, we don't mean to be a bother. Continue. Don't mind us.
Put a sock on the door or something.
Right.
I guess Manuel will ready in action to attack.
Wait, is there a lock on the door?
There is not.
Oh, damn.
I think you described him as rather rickety and busted up looking.
Ah. If only we had arcane lock.
Okay, yep. He is going to Kool-Aid Man open the door.
And attack.
Oh no!
Fired.
Down. Oh no.
26 will definitely hit. He's not confirmed with another hit. As he hits his both sides, he looks at all of you. He's like, "Damn, not an elf among you. I guess this is just business and not pleasure." And he swings around and swings a flail at Ephixa.
Sure hope he meant killing.
Mm-hmm. First one, then the other.
Wait,
Will
hold on.
miss.
I said in Goblin. Wait, you meant killing an elf if someone was here, right?
First one, then the other.
Ugh.
Juan is up the stairs.
Haldor.
All right.
This knife work needs doing.
10 feet. I can't.
If you do like that, you get attack. Well, I guess you could go through Lucilla Square. Where are you going?
No, I can't
It's like
see. I can't
dancing
see where any of
blood.
the tokens are.
Huh.
Like I have the light.
Hold on 1 second.
Okay.
I forgot to enable everyone can see the light of the people who have torches in there.
Ah.
Yeah. All right. Yeah,
you
I
might
can
want to
see
move
it.
back 5 feet so you don't get hit.
Huh?
He just would have to move through the Scylla Square to get there and not get hit.
Yeah, it's fine. He can get there without provoking.
Yeah. So I guess I'm attacking this dude. All the lights just turned on.
The light bulb above your head turned on.
Great sword, great sword. No.
Oh god.
Yeah. So these goblins are going to provoke from anyone who has attack opportunity left.
Fix will.
Hey, Haldor can.
That one will provoke twice.
Ooh.
Well, would have, but it's
Damn.
dead now. Another one's going to provoke twice.
Wow,
Going
that
in
was
here.
max damage too.
Yeah, that thing just destroyed.
Oh god, naked goblin.
Yeah, a bunch of naked goblins with like they have their weapons but nothing else.
Where did they draw the daggers from?
The floor, probably.
Probably, yeah.
Haldor, are you taking the attack of opportunity against the other one?
Oh yeah.
It provoked on you twice, so if you missed the first time, you have another chance.
It provoked on me twice.
Yeah, because it moved through this space and then up to there.
I think it would have only been one though, because it's only that diagonal motion that would have.
Oh, yeah, so that would have just been one provoke. Either way.
Why? What did it? So they would have moved. Yeah, they would have moved there. They moved diagonal, and that would have been one provoke.
Yep. So take the swing.
That was just my bad.
No,
Look, I'm a 3 out of 10 GM. You get what you get.
17 for 11.
Yep, that'll bring that one down. And another one tried to go to the same spot. So
And another attack.
Combat reflexes.
you can't hit these ones. I don't know what to tell you because they're naked.
That's why I got combat reflexes.
Or naked goblin girl.
Yeah.
Oh god.
That one becomes a new wallpaper.
You fix it. Wipes off your face. Oh god. Oh.
I imagine Haldor missing the hobgoblin because he just keeps swinging and accidentally hitting goblins that come running out.
Yeah. Keep hitting the goblin instead. Well,
Okay.
I'm a trip him.
Go for it.
23.
Yeah, that'll trip him.
Good night, bugbear.
Are his pants still down?
No, they're up now, but the belt's
Oh.
loose.
I was gonna joke and saying my trip was just hitting him in the nuts and he just doubles over.
Doesn't need pants. You can still do that with his pants on.
Yep.
It just it doesn't have the same comedic ring to it. So.
That's fair.
You-
That's fair.
His buckle's dangling. You smack that, and it rings true.
I feel deep shame for what I just did.
Oh, nice.
So that'd be a 15 on the confirm.
Does not confirm. I don't think. Let me just double check. Flat-footed. No, that does not confirm.
Thinking?
Oh, yeah. Then make it up
Okay,
to
then it does
17.
confirm.
Huzzah! Oh, 4 more damage.
So
Everyone
5.
curb stop him.
Da.
6.
Yeah, 10 damage. Stabbed down in 1 round. Loki.
What was that? Oh,
Your turn.
Your turn.
Full round attack. Plus. Well, that
Nope.
5 is gonna miss, but plus 2, plus 4, so 14 for that scimitar.
Nope.
Oh, okay.
Before Emanuele goes from the southern door, you see this guy clad in metal armor. And they're like, "What the hell's going? Oh God!" And he has his sword in hand, and he's going to swing at Ris'sh.
Mhm.
Listen, we opened up the door. We saw some things. I have a whip. It's getting out of hand. Just go away.
Don't you king
Power
shame
attack.
us!
So 20 damage against Ris'sh.
Oh shit.
Unless you have a way to block it.
I'll activate the shield just to have it up, but it's still going to get through because I'm at 19 AC then.
Oh shit.
I will say all these things I'm saying are in character.
Mhm. And that's his turn. It is Emanuele's turn.
All right, seeing the new combatant, Emanuele will 5-foot step back And
Before you continue, he has an ability.
Step up.
Oh god.
Yeah, but he also has another one I have to look up real quick. I didn't think you guys were going to get this far this session.
there's a step up and hit.
Can he
Step
step
up and
up
strike.
through the door?
Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of in the way of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll say forget it then. Well, I just played my hand.
Mm-hmm.
All right. 5 foot step back and take a shot at that guy, giving combat advice to Ris'sh. Use your Capifera. And covering fire.
Things freaking out. 20. I'm on the wrong thing.
It's gonna
We'll
be
miss.
close. Miss. So
You notice he's wearing a full plate armor.
yeah, I gotcha.
This one's gonna stand up, provoking attacks all around.
Yep, everybody.
Except for Haldor, I think he... No, he has combat reflexes. Never mind.
Yep.
He's used 2. I'm not sure how many he has.
Remember, he's still prone for these AOs.
Yeah, so 19.
So those 2 will hit. How many AOs does Haldor have?
I think it's only 2, right? Because it's the Dex modifier.
I think
Yeah.
you add the dex modifier. Let me.
So that would be
I think
3 then, I think. So this would be your last one.
But it's just cool. It's
Yeah.
your turn next turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, make a additional tax of opportunity.
Yeah.
Does not confirm.
18?
18 to confirm?
Oh, 18. Yeah, that confirms. Ooh, he is hurting. He's gonna
Crits
go
down.
for the one that's weakened. He's gonna attack Ris'sh.
Mm-hmm.
Does Lucilla get attack of opportunity? Oh no, because
No,
that's
I don't
not
have
with
whip,
it. Yeah,
master. Because
Gotcha.
there's so
And
many
miss.
stupid hoops to get
Yeah.
through that.
yeah.
I need to get weapon focus and then whip master. 2 feats. Thank
Right.
God I'm naturally proficient.
Haldor, this guy is barely up anymore.
I mean, if you want, you can hold
You
your
literally
action,
caught him with his pants down.
and I can try to trip him, or you can go for it. It's up to you.
Yeah, I'll just go for it. Great sword attack. $22 for 10.
That will finish him off as he's now on the ground bleeding out. Lucilla. One combatant down with another one that showed up.
Yep. I'm actually gonna use my whip to perform the aid another action for Ris'sh. So I have to hit DC 10. Yeah, just making sure. 'Cause I forget what abilities. So literally 4 higher, and Ris'sh will get a +2 on all attack rolls next turn. So yep, ignore the damage. That's not a thing. So 18. So Ris'sh, you'll get +2 on everything.
And then
Well, see, that's kind of tricky because I was going to withdraw.
Run away.
It doesn't have to be melee attacks, I guess.
You could
Well-
full attack and then 5 foot step back, and Fix could fill your
He's
spot.
Oh,
I
he's
mean,
got-
do you know he has step up?
Yeah, that's a good point.
Mm.
Or you just
I
do
mean,
whatever.
It's
It doesn't
completely
matter.
feasible for you wanting to flee because you're at 7 of 27.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you don't have to capitalize on my opening.
It's your call.
Question is
Hey,
how
Emanuele.
far. It's, yeah. Well, with,
Yes.
actually, I'll draw behind Haldor. He's more sturdy. And it is a full round action to withdraw, so.
It's wise to live to fight another day.
Fix it.
Fix would go here, then go. Trying to think of the best way to do it. Yeah, she'll plug up the hole because Haldor will still be able to attack him if he was to 5 foot step up, right?
It would be partial cover because he's
Okay.
like fighting through the doorway.
Then Fix will move. Yeah, she's got to defend the squishies that don't have cover right now. So move there. Oh, so she was here. So then she'll just 5-foot step and attack. Full attack.
It'll be a +2 to his AC from there, but
Okay.
both of those will miss.
Fuck. Okay.
His turn. He is also going to attack from where he is to you. You will also get the +2 to your AC from this.
Nope.
That'll miss.
What? Oh, he's a bastard sword. Okay, I didn't know.
Emanuele.
All right, Emanuele will command Juan to get in there. He'll 5-foot step back. I assume this is squeezing through those two, so half movement to get there.
It's so big.
So big. My snake is so big.
Ah, shit.
And he fires. With a smile on his face now.
Miss.
Misses, and then has one attack. Uh-oh.
Will hit, will not confirm. And let's see. CMD, I'm pretty sure that'll grab him. Yeah.
All right, so he's grappled, and now does not have. What does he lose? -4 penalty to Dex, so he loses 2 AC.
If he has dex bonus.
Yeah, that's true. And full plate probably doesn't.
If it's a minus to Dex, he'd lose it either way.
Yeah.
It
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, I
negative.
guess that's
Because it can
true.
go into the negatives. So.
Mm.
Haldor.
Okay. I'm going to 5-foot step into that space. Right there. And hit the sky. Let's get another crit, guys. Yeah!
Oh,
Oh my
shit.
god! It's a
Whoa.
double crit! It's a double crit!
Table.
Yeah.
Is that-
To the table.
To the
man.
table. Oh, this guy's being grappled. and
This
now
is a
the-
slashing weapon.
Slashing.
It's beautiful.
Consult the Tomb of Pain.
Okay, so
That's 37 damage. I love how easily Haldor could kill Haldor.
Mm-hmm.
okay, double damage and normal damage to the target shield. Shield cleave.
So does that mean 42 damage?
You
Or
know
just
he does
double
21
damage,
damage to
okay.
him, and his shield is destroyed
Oh, awesome.
because his shield is not that strong. So I know the damage he can do with that. Go ahead and roll just a normal attack roll, and we'll see what the damage you do, because I'm pretty sure it'll break his shield regardless.
Yeah. It's taking roll 20 a minute to pull up my sheet.
Just stripping away his armor one hit at a time.
16.
16 damage, yeah. His shield, it's not completely shattered, but it has the broken condition.
He raises his shield up to guard for his attack, and then Haldor just cleaves through it.
Yep. Well then, that was an eventful turn. He's still up, but it is Lucilla's turn.
I'm gonna try to disarm his bastard sword. Because the whip has the disarm quality, I get a +2 to this.
Do it.
So 25.
25 to disarm, and you're trying to disarm his weapon?
Yeah, his weapon, and he's also -2 to his dex because he's grappled.
Yeah, it's easily disarmed.
So
Oh.
he has his shield smashed and his arms out to the side, and I just whip around the blade. And I'm like, no, give it, and I just get up.
One-handing a bastard sword at this level? Someone took the family heirloom tree.
I'm going to pull out and consume this Cure Moderate that I have.
I believe that's 2d8 plus 5 from a potion, or 2d8 plus 3. No, it's 2 plus 3, because
Yeah, 3.
You know, doing that combo the feat or the racial trait. No, it's just a regular trait. The family heirloom one. It's so cool the first time you do it. And then you realize that other traits give you better bonuses that are practical for longer amounts of time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it depends on how badly you need that feat. But I believe that's the full turn.
My rope vigilante having a natural proficiency in spike chain is like what makes it go. So.
All right, so Fix is going to pick up the dropped bastard sword, toss it in this room, and if there's still action economy left, close the door.
Ooh,
Yeah,
Oh wait, no,
that's fine.
the door is shattered, so she'll just toss the sword in there.
not the dirty
His
room.
turn, he's just like looking at him. He's like, "Look, I don't get paid enough for this. I surrender. This is ridiculous. I am no."
He said, no one told me they were going to bring a giant snake and a Viking.
Look, I've had to put up with demonic cult rituals. I've had to deal with this bugbear that's apparently you killed in like 6 seconds. I am done. I surrender. I'll go to jail. I don't fucking care.
Manuel commands Juan just to hold him.
Well, it wasn't too hard to kill a bugbear. All I had to do was hit him my whip, and then he got on the ground, and I'm going to stop talking.
So yeah, we'll go ahead and pause there with another surrender.
Oh my god, the rolls so came together on that guy.
Right?
Yeah, that poor bastard. He opened. What's going on out here? Oh wait,
6 seconds of just pure chaos and pain.
Just bitten and wrapped by a snake.
This
His shield shattered, and then his sword is taken away.
You know,
He's like, "What's going on?"
You know, and the thing is, he's pretty powerful. He had an AC of 22. His CMD was 21.
He nearly one-shot the wizard.
Yeah, that was a devastating hit.
You guys got really fucking lucky with all those rolls right at the end there.
Yeah.
But we took him down.
Yep.
It also helped that there weren't any. What do you call it when there are minions around? The little goblin females. It also helps when they just kind of fall upon you like bugs on a windshield.
Right. Just
It's
Hey.
like splat, splat, splat.
He didn't
Don't
even
even
get to
take
the
their
ad
actions.
phase.
It's hilarious because, like, from a narrative standpoint, that's like the most professional way to subdue something. The giant snake, broken shield to take away the weapon. It's just like, okay, I get it. I get it.
I'm fucked. Okay.
It's your turn.
I can see the decapitated bugbear on the wall. Or use a is he a bugbear or a hobgoblin? Hobgoblin, right?
Hobgoblin.
Yep.
Yeah.
I greatly enjoyed the 3 goblin girls coming out and all dying, using their turn, having done no damage, and us not using our turns. Splat, splat, splat.
Oh
Well,
god,
there wasn't
goblin
really room
titty.
for them to get out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think that
It was realistic.
backing up was a good call on the Fix's part. Definitely not planned that way, but hey, it worked out.
Yep.
Haldor
God,
is
the
definitely
double
a blender
20.
when he's not rolling
Yeah.
5.
I know.
So Haldor rolled 5s the entire session just to build up to a double 20 on the biggest, baddest melee guy.
I just rolled the crit generator again to see what would happen. Normal damage, but a target provokes attacks of opportunity from all threatened opponents.